Okay, I'm back with another video. So today we will go through a maths paper. Okay, so this is the mathematic paper and this is the kertas sebenar for the SPM 2023. Yeah, so it's the actual SPM paper for 2023 and this is kertas 1. Okay, all right, so let's start. Okay, so this is question number 1. Okay, let me make it besar sikit. Okay, so number 1. So let's read the question. Which of the following is a sequence? Antara berikut yang manakah merupakan satu jujukan? So what is sequence? Sequence, jujukan. Sequence means it's a group of numbers yang ada pattern. Okay, it means this number, this sequence of numbers, they need to have a certain pattern. Okay, and the pattern can be tambah tolak or darab bahagi. But you have to make sure the tambah nilai yang tambah tolak darab bahagi tu kena sentiasa sama lah. So my job now is to check A, B, C, D and check tengok saya punya A, B, saya kena check A, B, C, D punya jawapan sini and check whether the nilai yang tambah tolak and darab bahagi tu sama atau tidak. Okay. Okay, so let's look at A first. So I can see the number is getting smaller or getting bigger. Negative 0.3, negative 0.1, negative 0.8, negative 0.4. So the number is actually getting 0.3 to 0.1 is getting bigger, right? But then here it's getting smaller. And then here gets bigger again. So I think A confirm wrong lah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because if okay, from here to here the number getting smaller, right? So if the number getting smaller means it's either you minus ataupun bahagi. Okay. Yeah, when you minus something or you bahagi something, then only your number will get smaller. Sorry, it's getting bigger. What am I talking about? Sorry. The number is getting bigger here, right? So negative 0.3 to 0.1 is getting bigger. So when you get bigger means you have to take the number tambah ataupun tolak lah. Okay, so if you want to know tambah berapa, you can take negative 0.16 minus negative 0.32. So let me press negative 0.16 minus bracket negative 0.32. Okay, my calculator give me, wait, okay, my calculator give me 0.16. It means your number is getting bigger and you have to plus 0.16, right? But if you take 0.16 plus 0.16, confirm you won't get negative 0.8. You know why? Because 0.8 is negative 0.8 is smaller. Yeah, it's smaller than this number. Okay, so you can try negative 0.16 plus 0.16 is, yeah, is 0. It's not this. So definitely you cannot plus. Okay, or maybe you can try times, right? But I know it doesn't work also because negative 0.32 you kena times berapa dapat ni. Okay, you can tekan negative 0.16 divide negative 0.32. So you just press. Okay, let me press. Okay, my calculator give me 0.5. Okay, 0.5. So it means from here to here you have to times 0.5. But if you take 0.16 times 0.5, confirm the number will get bigger, right? It will not get smaller one. But 0.8, negative 0.8 is smaller. So that's why confirm wrong already. Okay, let me press and see what I get. So my calculator give me negative 0.08. So yeah, A is confirmed wrong already. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's try with B now. So B this time the number getting smaller. So nombor dia semakin jadi besar. So it means the pattern is either tambah or darab lah. So 21 plus tambah berapa dapat 63. You can tekan 63 minus 21. You get 42, right? But if you tekan 63 plus 42 dapat ke 126? Tak dapat. You dapat 84. Yeah, I just tried it with my calculator. So confirm kalau tambah tak boleh. Kalau darab, I think tak boleh also kalau darab. So 21 nak jadi 63 kena darab berapa? 63 divide 21, I dapat 3. But 63 times 3 is 189. So I think B is not the answer also. Okay? Yeah, because the pattern is not same. Okay? Sebab nombor yang nilai yang kena tambah darab tu tak sama. Dia kena sentiasa sama baru boleh baru kita panggil dia jujukan. Okay? Okay, C, 92, 88, 84, 79, the number getting smaller, right? So if the number getting smaller means the pattern is either you minus with something or you divide something, right? So 92 minus berapa dapat 88? Minus 4, okay? Why minus 4? Okay, if you want to tekan calculator, you can tekan 88 minus 92. Then the calculator give you negative 4. Then you know already it's minus 4. But what about from 88 to 84? Minus 4 also. So it's same, It's same, But what about 84 minus 4? It's 80, but they write 79 here. So definitely, yeah, you cannot minus 4, okay? But what if I divide? Okay, 92 divide berapa dapat 88? Okay, you can tekan 88 divide 92. Yeah, 88 divide 92. So you get 22 over 23. Okay. But if you tekan 84 bahagi 88 dapat sama ke? Tak dapat. Tak dapat. Yeah. I tried it already. You don't get the same value. It means from here to here, the nombor nilai yang kena bahagi tu tak sama lah. So C is wrong already. So I think the correct answer is D lah. Okay, but I will buktikan for you also. So 100, 116, 132, 148. So the number getting bigger. So I think I have to tambah with something or maybe darab with something. So let's try with tambah. So 100 plus berapa dapat 116 plus 16, right? And if you take 116 plus 16, you get 132. And 132 plus 16, memang you dapat 148 also. Right? So it means D is the sequence lah. And the pattern here is tambah 16, tambah 16, tambah 16. So D is the answer. Because the nilai yang tambah ni sentiasa sama. Okay? So that is why number 1 is the answer. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, continue. Number 2. The price of a cheesecake and a bottle of orange juice are 14 ringgit and 15 ringgit respectively. So price of one cheesecake, 40 ringgit. Price a bottle of orange juice is RM15. Okay. Azwan has 120 ringgit and he buys 3 bottles of orange juice. The balance is used to buy the cheesecake. Okay. What is the maximum number of cheesecake that he can buy if each cheesecake is given a discount of 25%? Okay, let's try to find the balance first. Okay, because dia ada 120 ringgit and dia sudah beli 3 orange juice kan. So let's try to find the balance berapa dulu. Kita jangan fokus yang ni dulu. Itu nanti. Nanti baru kita kira yang number of cheesecake tu nanti kita kira. Sekarang kita kira balance dulu. So how to find the balance? Dia ada 120 but he go and beli 3 orange juice and satu orange juice is 15 ringgit. So you have to minus with 15 times 3 lah. Ataupun you boleh cakap 120 minus 15 minus 15 minus 15 3 kali. So let's tekan this. What you get? 75. So what is 75? This is the balance. Okay. And what he do with this balance? He go and buy cheesecake. Dia beli cheesecake. And cheesecake punya price is 40 ringgit. Right? Tapi dia kata ada discount. Satu cheesecake discount 25%. So let's try to find the price of cheesecake after discount. So I will write here. So how to calculate the price of cheesecake after discount? 40 kena tolak dengan ada discount kan. So discount 25%. So ambil 25% darab dengan 40. Okay. So I will tekan all this in my calculator. 40 minus 0.25 times 40. So I will get 30. 30. Okay. So what's the meaning? It means the original price is 40 ringgit tapi lepas discount 30 ringgit sahaja cheesecake punya price after discount. Okay, I know some student they will do it fast. They will straight away take 40 darab dengan 75%. Can also. If you take 40 darab 75%, you will straight away you will get 30 also. Boleh juga. Okay, sekarang saya akan ambil 75 bahagi dengan 30. Kenapa divide? Kenapa bahagi? Because 75 is the balance. And they are asking you berapa cheesecake yang dia boleh beli kan. So satu cheesecake harga dia after discount 30 ringgit and dia punya balance ada 75. So kalau saya nak tahu berapa cheesecake boleh beli, saya ambil 75 bagi 30 lah. And if you tekan this, you get 2.5. It means the maximum number of cheesecake is 2. So B is the answer. Okay. So 75 ringgit tapi satu cheesecake harga 30 ringgit. So dia boleh beli 2 saja. And kalau dia beli 2, okay, kalau dia beli satu 30 ringgit, kalau beli 2 60 ringgit lah. So tinggal lagi 15 ringgit. And 15 ringgit ni tak cukup dah untuk beli satu lagi. It's not enough really. So maximum dia boleh beli 2 saja. Okay. Okay. Saya harap you jangan pergi. Okay, because maybe some student they will do it like that. They will say like, hey sir, 2.5. So I can round off. Plus 1 becomes 3. And then they go and bullet 3. Okay, don't. You cannot kira the extra 0.5. Okay. So 2 saja maximum cheesecake. Okay. The extra 0.5 we don't count it as one cheesecake. Okay. Yeah, the extra 0.5 is like tak cukup beli. So dia duit 75 tu hanya boleh cukup untuk beli 2 saja. Okay. 3 tak cukup. Because the extra 0.5 kita tak kira. So B is the answer. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, let's continue. Number 3. A worker uses 16 tiles to cover the floor of a rectangular room. So we have a rectangle room. So I will draw it out. Rectangle. This is a room. So room. Okay. And then we use the 16 tiles to cover the floor. So ada tiles. Okay. And ada banyak tiles ini. Dia letak tiles. And ada 16. This tile have other 16 tiles. And then it says the length and the width of rectangular tile is 80 cm and 65. So this 80 cm 65 is not the length and width of the room. Dia bukan untuk room, dia untuk tile. So I will draw, so this tile, dia punya length is 80 cm. Okay, so I will write 80 here. And then the width, lebar dia 65. Okay. And then they say calculate area of the floor covered with tiles. So you kena cari area of floor. Floor, I means area of room lah. Yeah, because they say they cover the floor of the rectangular room, right? So it means you are finding the area for the whole room. So I think it's very simple. You find the area of one tile and then times 16. Because they say you need 16 tiles to cover the whole room. So you will take 80 times 65. But when you do like that, you will get the area of one tile and it will be in cm square. Because cm times cm is cm square, right? And then darab 16 to find the area of the whole room. Okay. And your answer will come out in cm square. And memang soalan nak jawapan dalam cm square pun. So you don't have to convert the unit. Just tekan ini semua saja. So if you tekan all this, you'll get 83200. Okay, so now go and ABCD and look for the answer. So the answer is D. Okay. 8.32 times 10 power 4 means you have to move the decimal forward 4 times. You have to move in this direction. Move forward. Okay. It means you gerak ke kanan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will get 83200, which is same with what I write here. So number 3, the answer is D. Okay, let's continue. Number 4. Encik Saleh obtained a personal loan. Loan means pinjaman. It means you pinjam bank. So he pinjam how many? 100K from a bank with an interest rate of 4.18% per annum. The repayment period is 8 years. So dia pergi bank, dia cakap dia nak pinjam 100,000 and the bank charge interest faedah 4.18% per annum means per year. And dia nak pulang balik kepada bank over 8 years. It means he pinjam but he will pay it back to bank over 8 years. Okay, so they say what is the monthly installment that Encik Saleh will pay. Okay, you will use this formula. A equals P plus PRT. Okay, what is A? Okay, this formula is to find A, and A is the total loan repayment. Okay, so A is the total loan repayment. So we use this formula to calculate the total loan repayment. What is total loan repayment? Jumlah bayaran balik kepada bank. Jumlah bayaran yang you kena pulang kepada bank. Okay, so when you use this formula, you can calculate the total loan repayment. So the formula is P plus PRT. P will be the starting punya amount, which is 100K, the amount you pinjam lah. And then tambah dengan PRT. PRT is the interest. Okay, so why have to tambah interest? Because when you pinjam from bank, they will charge you extra. You have to pulang balik more than the initial amount. So that's why you have to take 100K, the amount you pinjam, tambah dengan interest. So the interest is 100K times with the rate, which is 4.18%. Okay, you can write this as 0.0418. Because 4.18% means 4.18 divide 100. So you move the decimal backwards 2 times like this. And then times lagi dengan time, which is 8 years. Alright. Okay. Alright. If you tekan semua ni, you will get the total loan repayment. But it's not the final answer. This is not the jawapan. So you tekan semua, you get 133,440. Okay, what is this? This is the total loan repayment ataupun jumlah yang you kena pulang kepada bank. You pinjam 100K, tapi you pulang balik 133,440. Kenapa you pulang balik? Why you pinjam 100K only, but why when you pulang balik, kenapa lebih? Why so many? Because interest lah, because they charge you interest. Okay, now they say what is the monthly installment that Encik Saleh will pay. Okay, dia nak cari bayaran ansoran bulanan, monthly installment. Okay, so 1 month have to pay how many? Okay, this one is the amount you have to pay over 8 years. So to get the monthly satu bulan, you will take 133,440. This one is for 8 years, right? Dia bayar over 8 years. So you divide 8. Because when you divide 8, you will know the repayment, the loan repayment for 1 year. Okay, but they want for 1 month, so you have to divide 12. Okay, so I ulang sekali lagi, divide 8 because you want to calculate for 1 year, and then divide 12 to calculate for 1 month. So you tekan ini semua, you dapat jawapan. So 1390. Okay, so use your calculator to help you. So the answer is C. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, let's look at question number 5. Express 1 times 5 power 5 plus 4 times 5 power 3 plus 2 times 5 as a number in base 5. Okay, the method I will do is like this. They want the number in base 5, right? And kebetulan I see here got 5 power something, 5 power something, 5 power something. So I will group this up and I will group this together. I'll group this together. Okay, and then what I'll do is, since I want base 5, and so I will write down the place value for base 5. Okay, so I already know this answer will have 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know why? Because I look at the highest power of 5 here. So what is the highest power? The highest 5 power is 5 power 5, right? It means you will have 6 digits. Because the place value, okay, if this is a base 5 number, the last digit here, dia punya place value mesti 5 power 0. And then 5 power 1, 5 power 2. And if you keep going until 5 power 5, you realize there are 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we start with 5 power 0. And then we continue with power 1, power 2 until power 5. So there will be 6 digits, right? So the answer is D. Because D is the only answer that has 6 digits. Okay. Macam tu Okay, what if one day it has the highest power is power 6. Contoh, power 6. It means you have 7 digit like that. Okay, but this one is 5 digits. So sorry, it's power 5, so it's 6 digits. So the answer is D. Okay, but I want to tell you, I want to give you the full explanation. So how you do it is, you look at this. They say 1 times 5 power 5. It means you go to 5 power 5, you place 1. And then this one, it says 4 times 5 power 3. It means you go to 5 power 3, and then you write 4. And then 2 times 5. Okay, 5 tak ada power means power 1 lah. Yeah, because 5 power 1 is 5, right? So you go to 5 power 1, you write 2. Okay. And then what about the rest? Okay, the rest is 0 lah. Dia tak ada means 0. Okay. So 1, 0, 4, 0, 2, 0. So the answer is D, donkey. Okay. So that's how you do it. Okay. All right. So hope you understand. So this is how I will do it. Okay, let's do number 6. What is the number of price in base 4 if the number of price prepared is only 6% from the total number of participation? Oh, I forgot to read the first line. The number of students who participate in the competition is 220002 base 3. So this is also number based question lah, from 4 chapter. Asas nombor. Okay, the number of student total is, yang participate competition is this one. But it's in base 3. And what is the number of price in base 4 if the number of price prepared is only 6% from the total number of participation? Okay, maksudnya jumlah student ini, tapi yang dapat price hanya 6% saja. Okay, yeah, it means not everyone get the price, only 6%. But you cannot take 6% multiply with this. You cannot do like that. Why? Because this is in base 3. Kalau you nak ambil satu nilai buat tambah, tolak, darab, bahagi, you have to make sure it's in base 10. Okay, especially if you want to darab with the 6%, you have to make sure it's in base 10, baru boleh darab 6%. So my job is to convert this to base 10. And macam mana you convert? Okay, so 22002 base 3 kan. So if you want to convert a smaller base, okay, a small base to base 10. So this is base 3, right? So base 3 is a smaller base and you want to change to base 10, you have to use the darab punya cara. Darab punya cara. But first you have to write down the place value first. After you write down the place value, and then you darab, and then tambah semua. So the place value for base 3 will be 3 power 0. Always start with power 0. 3 power 1, 3 power 2, 3 power 3, 3 power 4, 3 power 5. And then you times, you multiply. Okay. So when you multiply, you get 3 power 5 times 2 plus 3 power 4 times 2 plus 3 power 0 times 2. The rest all no need to tekan because this one all 0, 0, 0 is 0 lah. So tak payah. Okay, so what is 3 power 5 times 2 plus 3 power 4 times 2 plus 3 power 0 times 2? You will get 650 base 10. Okay, so this in base 10 is 650 base 10. Okay, okay, but this one is not the answer. This is the total number of students. So they are asking you to find number of prizes. Okay, and only 6% yang terima prize. So sekarang saya boleh darab dengan 6%, which is 0.06. Okay, ataupun 6 over 100. So now I can tekan darab and I will get 39. And this 39 will be automatic in base 10. Yeah, automatic one. Because when you take base 10, darab dengan 0.06, you get base 10. Okay, now they want us to find the number of price in base 4, right? So now I have to convert the 39 base 10 to base 4. Okay, how to convert a base 10 to a smaller base 4? Macam mana nak tukar base 10 jadi base yang kecil, base 4? So you have to guna cara bahagi lah. Guna cara bahagi. Sebab you tukar jadi base 10 to base yang kecil mah. So base 10 jadi base kecil, you bahagi. Kalau base kecil jadi base 10, darab. Okay, so base 10 jadi base kecil, kena bahagi. So I will, the cara is macam ni, and you have to write 39, and then here you have to write the remainder. And since you want to find base 4, you bahagi 4. So what is 39 bahagi 4? If you tekan calculator, dia bagi 9.75. It means you will write 9 here, and then the extra 0.75 you have to times 4. get the remainder. So what is 0.75 times 4? 3. So that's the remainder. Okay. Okay, divide 4 again. You can use your calculator. 9 divide 4 dapat berapa? So my calculator give me 2.25. It means here you write 2 and then the extra 0.25 you have to times 4. Okay, times 4 and you will get 1. Okay. Okay, the last step is okay, you have to keep going until you dapat kosong sini. So 2 divide 4 you get 0.5. So you write 0 here and then the extra 0.5 you times 4 you get 2. Okay. So this is the answer lah. Okay, after you get 0 here means sudah siap, but you have to baca dari bawah ke atas. So the answer is 213 base 4. 213 base 4. So this is the final answer. So ada jawapan? Ada, B-boy. Okay. Okay, you don't go and bulat D donkey. D donkey is wrong. Okay, because D donkey is terbalik already. You have to baca dari bawah ke atas. Okay, so B-boy. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, number 7. Encik Danish is an accountant with an annual income of 180K. He owns a car and a bungalow. Which of the following taxes is not imposed annually on Encik Danish? So I think I have to refer what you have here lah, car, bungalow. Okay, so which of the following is not imposed? So yang mana cukai yang dia tak payah bayar? So road tax dia kena bayar tak? Kena lah. Kalau you ada car, you kena bayar road tax. So ini kena bayar. Income tax kena bayar juga sebab dia punya income, dia ada income. Cukai pintu is the cukai for orang yang ada rumah. Okay. Yeah, property assessment tax is for tax, the tax charge on orang yang ada property lah, which is cukai yang orang yang ada rumah. So dia ada bungalow, so dia kena bayar juga. So the answer is D lah, because they ask which of the following tax is not imposed. So sales and service tax tak ada. Ya, dia tak payah bayar sales and service tax. Okay. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, number 8. Suraya owns a house at Town Q, which has an annual value of 5880. So annual value 5880. It is given that the property assessment tax rate is 5%. What is the property assessment tax payable by Suraya for every 6 months? Okay, so property assessment tax is cukai pintu. So the last question also, I got talk about cukai pintu, right? So cukai pintu is cukai yang siapa kena bayar? Yang orang yang ada rumah. Orang yang ada rumah bayar. Okay, so how we find the cukai pintu? Okay, ada formula. Yeah, the formula for cukai pintu, property assessment tax, is equals to the annual value ataupun nilai tahunan dalam bahasa Melayu darab dengan dia punya percent, which is the property assessment tax rate, and the tax rate is in percent lah. Okay, but when you do like that, the property assessment tax you calculate is for 1 year. Okay, so this is the formula yang you kena ingat. Property assessment tax for 1 year is, the formula is you take the annual value darab dengan dia punya rate in percent. Okay, sometimes dia tak bagi annual value, dia bagi monthly rent. Okay, kalau dia bagi monthly rent, you just take the monthly rent times 12. So sometimes they want to make the soalan susah sikit, dia tak bagi annual value, dia bagi monthly rent. Okay, kalau dia bagi monthly rent, you darab 12, then you dapat annual value. Okay, so ini penting ini some students they forget about this one. So yeah. Okay, but this question they actually sudah bagi annual value already, so we don't have to times 12 already. The 5880 saya boleh terus masuk macam ni, and then darab dengan rate dia berapa? 5%, right? So 5/100 ataupun 0.05, and then kalau you tekan ni, you dapat property assessment tax for 1 year, right? Tapi dia suruh cari property assessment tax every 6 months. 6 months is half a year. It means you have to darab 6/12 ataupun bahagi 2 lah. Okay, because 6/12 is 1/2, right? Times 1/2 means divide 2. So you have to tekan 5880, darab 0.05, divide 2. So you get 147. Okay. Okay, let me double check with the calculator. Divide 2. Okay, yeah. So the answer is C. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, number 9. So I think this is insurance. Yeah, I think it's motor insurance. Okay. Okay, let's read. Diagram 1 shows the information of Encik Teo car that needs to be insured in Kota Kinabalu. Table 1 shows the rate charged for the first 1,000 ringgit of the sum insured for comprehensive policy. Okay, so dia bagi sum insured, dia bagi engine capacity, dia bagi NCD, and then dia bagi this. I think this is the motor tarif. Okay, and then they say what is the gross premium of Encik Teo car under the comprehensive policy, and they even give you the formula here. The formula to calculate basic premium of comprehensive is the rate for first 1,000 plus 20.3 for each 1,000 part thereof on value exceeding first 1,000. So yeah, they already give you the formula. Okay, so okay, I need space to explain about this. Okay, okay, I think I'll just write it. Okay lah, I tulis sini lah. I tulis bawah sini. Okay, so for comprehensive policy, okay, okay, I'll write using red color. So for comprehensive policy, how do you calculate the basic premium? Basic premiums means premium asas. So first you have to tengok motor tarif. Okay, but the motor tarif will only give you the rate for first 1,000 ringgit. So after you get your motor tarif, you have to plus with 26 times with the sum insured minus 1,000 divide 1,000. Okay, but if it's Sabah Sarawak, it's 20.30. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me write one more time. So it will be motor tarif plus with uh okay, how should I write this? 26 or 20.3, right? So 26 or 20.3, and then times with sum insured minus 1,000 over 1,000. Okay, so I think this is how you do it, right? So let me explain one more time. To get the basic premium of comprehensive, you have to refer motor tarif. But the motor tarif will give you the rate for first 1,000. But you have to plus with 26 ataupun 20.3 depending on whether dia Semenanjung or Sabah Sarawak. And then multiply with sum insured minus 1,000 divide 1,000. Okay. Okay, how to get the gross premium? Okay, the gross premium is take the basic premium jawapan minus with the NCD. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay. Okay, I want to talk about third party fire and theft. Yeah, third party fire and theft. Okay, walaupun soalan ni dia tak tanya, but I mention it also. So for third party fire and theft policy, you will take how to get the basic premium. You will take 75%, multiply with the basic for comprehensive. Basic premium of comprehensive. Okay, and how to calculate basic premium of comprehensive? I sudah bagi tahu tadi already. It's like this, right? And then to get the gross premium, you take the basic premium answer minus with NCD. Okay. Okay, last one is the third party policy. Okay, this is the easiest one to calculate. For third party policy, the basic premium, you just refer the motor tarif, and that's all. After you refer motor tarif, you get the basic premium terus. So your motor tarif memang boleh nampak the third, yeah, you can baca from your motor tarif one, the third party policy. And then for the gross premium kasar, you have to take the same like just now lah. Take the basic premium answer minus with NCD. Okay, so this is everything you need to know under in motor insurance. You kena tahu semua because during exam kita tak tahu yang mana dia tanya. So you kena tahu semua ni. Okay, if you tak ingat semua ni, you tak boleh jawab motor insurance punya soalan. Okay, so for this question they actually want for comprehensive. Dia tanya premium kasar bagi untuk policy comprehensive. Gross premium for comprehensive. So I will use this formula. Okay, I'll use this formula. So let's use this formula now. First step is to tengok motor tarif, dapat the rate for first 1,000 first. But if you tengok motor tarif, you kena tengok dia punya CC. The engine capacity 1997. So they say engine capacity not exceeding 1650-2200. Okay, 1997 sudah melebihi 1650. So tak boleh tengok yang ni. Okay, kita kena tengok yang tidak melebihi. So 2200. So tengok yang ni. So this is the rate. Okay, so 243.90 for Sabah Sarawak. This is the rate. But this is not the answer. I have to take 243.90 plus with what? Open bracket. 20.3 times sum insured 120,000 minus 1,000 divide 1,000. Okay, because I told you already, that's the formula. After you tengok motor tarif, the motor tarif is only the rate for first 1,000. You still have to plus with this, right? And I will use 20.3 because it's Sabah Sarawak. And then times with sum insured minus 1,000 divide 1,000. Okay, that's why it's like this. Okay, if I tekan semua ni, I will get the answer for basic premium. Tapi I still have to tolak NCD nanti. Okay, and also this question they actually give you the formula here already. Yeah, they already mentioned here rate for first 1,000 tambah dengan ni. Okay, but sometimes the exam won't tell you this formula one. So that's why you kena hafal lah formula. So yang saya tulis bawah sini ini semua kena hafal. Okay, sekarang kita boleh tekan semua ni. So what is the basic premium? 2659.6. Okay. Sorry, 2659.6. Okay, but this is not the answer. This is the basic premium, premium asas. Dia nak cari premium kasar, gross premium. So you have to minus with, so the 2659.6 have to minus with the NCD. So NCD dia kata 45%. So I have to minus with 45% times with 2659.6. So I have to tekan semua ni lah. Okay. Okay, let's tekan and see what we get. 2659.6 minus 0.45 times 2659.6. Okay, saya dapat 1462.78. Okay. So ABCD ada jawapan? Ada. Soalan jawapan dia A. Okay. Okay. I know some student they will do it fast. They will say like, sir, what if I take 2659.6 darab dengan 55%? Can also. Yeah lah, because discount 45%. It means you pay 55% lah. So you can also terus darab dengan 55%. You will get the same answer also. Okay. So boleh juga lah. Okay, sudah siap. Let's continue. Number 10. Which of the following inequalities satisfy the simultaneous linear inequality 3 minus 2x smaller or equals 1, 4x minus 3 smaller equals 37. So I think I have to solve for x. Okay, I have to solve for x first. Kena cari x dulu. So the first one, 3 minus 2x smaller or equals 1. So how to find x? Pindah lah. So negative 2x, pindah 3. So dia akan jadi smaller equals 1 minus 3, negative 2. And then x, negative 2 divide negative 2 is positive 1. But when you divide negative, you have to terbalikkan you punya inequality symbol. So sign ni, symbol ni kena terbalikkan. So jadi bigger equals. So x has to be bigger equals 1. That is the solution for the first inequality. The second one, 4x minus 3 smaller equals 37. So how to find x? Pindah 3 ke sana. So jadi 4x smaller or equals 37 minus 3 jadi plus 3. 37 plus 3 is 40. So x is 40 divide 4 which is 10. Okay, you bahagi positive 4. So kalau bahagi positive tak payah terbalikkan simbol. So smaller equals lah. So this is your answer. X bigger equals 1, x smaller equals 10. Okay, if you draw in a number line, this is the meaning. So this is 1, this is 10, right? So x bigger equals 1 means I will put a circle. I will put a circle at 1 and then I will color the circle because the other line. And since they are bigger, it will be like this, right? And then kalau x smaller equals 10, it will be the circle I will put at the 10 here. And you have to color the circle. Yeah, you have to color the dot because the other line bawah. And then smaller, you have to pergi ke kiri lah. Go to the left. So you go to the left like this. So where is the overlap region? It will be here lah. Here's the overlap region. Okay. In other words, you choose the double line punya region. So the double line region is here. So the answer will be every number in between 1 and 10. Okay. And you have to include 1 and 10 because they got color here. So it means your answer, your solution is 1 until 10. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the answer is C. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. Your X is in between 1 and 10. Okay. The other one all cannot lah. The other one is wrong. Okay. So cara untuk tulis in between is like this. Okay. X smaller equals 1, 10. Okay. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, number 11. It is given that the formula for converting Fahrenheit to Celsius is F equals 9/5 C plus 32. So this is the formula to change Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, the melting point of bromine is 19.04 Fahrenheit. Determine the melting point of bromine in Celsius. So you just use the formula, masuk ini dalam F lah. So it becomes 19.04 equals to 9/5 C plus 32. So kalau nak cari C, kena pindah. So pindah 32 jadi minus. 19.04 minus 32, negative 19.04 minus 32. Negative 12.96. Okay. And then, macam mana nak cari C? Okay, pindah 9/5. Tapi pindah 9/5 macam mana pindah? Okay, very easy. This 5 duduk bawah kan? So kalau bawah means divide, bahagi. So bahagi jadi darab. And then 9 duduk atas means darab, darab jadi bahagi. So like this. So you tekan ini semua and then dapat jawapan. So negative 12.96 times 5 divide 9. Okay, my calculator give me negative 7.2. So bulat the answer lah. B is the answer. Okay. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, number 12. Aiden drives his car from Kluang to Bangi with an average speed of 96 km per hour in 2 hours and 45 minutes. On his return journey, he needs to arrive in Kluang in 2 hours and 15 minutes. What is the average speed in kilometer per hour of his car so that he can arrive promptly? Okay, so the journey is he go to from uh, Kluang to Bangi and then from Bangi back to Kluang. So what I will do here is from okay the journey from K to B, okay, from K to B from Klang to Bangi, dia punya speed is 96. Time is 2 hours 45 minutes. So I think I can find the distance lah. Yeah, I can find the distance sebab dia bagi speed dengan time, right? So the formula for speed is distance over time. So let me write the formula here. So the formula to calculate speed is distance over time. Tapi ini average speed, right? So you will take the total distance lah and then divide with total time. So the speed is 96 equals to the total distance over total time. Okay, total distance saya mau cari, so tak ada. So I just call it D for now. The total time is 2 hours 45 minutes. Tapi you jangan pergi tulis 2.45 ah. Saya pernah jumpa student macam ni tau. Dia pergi tulis 2.45. Cannot. It's wrong. Okay, I will tell you now how to check the unit. So you tengok 96. 96 is the speed. And the speed unit is kilometer per hour. Maksudnya, distance ni kena dalam kilometer. And then yang time dekat bawah ni kena dalam hours. It has to be like that. Sebab kalau macam ni, then only when you bahagi, then only you can get kilometer per hour. Dia tak boleh kilometer. Kalau bawah you letak minit, nanti you punya speed is kilometer per minute. Faham kan? So you want to make sure yang bawah ni dalam hour. So 2 hours 45 minutes, how to convert to hours? Okay. 2 hours 45 minutes means it will be 2 hours plus with, okay, the 45 minutes you have to convert to hours. Yang 2 tak payah convert dah. 2 memang sudah hours already. So the 45 minutes you have to convert to hour. And how to convert? Okay, if you want to convert minute to hour, you divide 60 like this, right? And then you dapat in hours. So now I will tekan this. 2 plus 45 divide 60. Okay, so let me press. My calculator give me 2.75. Rupa-rupanya dia adalah 2.75 hours. Okay. Yeah, so this is the one the value. So you will write 2.75 dekat sini. So sekarang boleh cari D kan? And your D will automatic come out in kilometer. Automatic. So how you dapat D, you darab. Ini pindah atas jadi darab. So 96 times 2.75. So I dapat 264. Okay, 264. So the distance is 264 kilometers from Klang to Bangi. Okay, now for the return journey. For the return journey, he needs to arrive Klang in 2 hours and 15 minutes. I have to convert jadi hour also. So 2 hours, 2 memang dekat dalam hours dah, so tak payah convert. Tapi 15 kena convert jadi hours and cara dia bahagi 60. Then dapat hours. So I will tekan this and see what I get. 2 plus 15 divide 60. Okay, saya dapat 2.25. So this one is 2.25 hours for the return journey. Okay, so dia nak cari average speed for his car so that he can arrive promptly. It means they want to calculate the average speed for the return journey lah. Dia suruh cari average speed of the return journey. Okay, saya nak tanya, average speed formula dia apa? Distance over time, right? And what do you think is the distance for the return journey? It will be 264 km also. Kenapa? Sebab Klang to Bangi 264 km. Kalau Bangi Black to Klang pun distance dia sama lah. Okay. Walaupun you opposite direction, tapi jarak dia sama lah. Okay. K to B jarak dia sama dengan B to K. Okay, bahagi dengan time. And the time I sudah tukar dalam hours tadi 2.25 hours. Okay. And if you tekan 264 bahagi 2.25, you will get the speed. And the answer will be in kilometer per hour. And memang soalan nak dalam kilometer per hour. Okay. So you tekan ini, dapatlah jawapan. So what is 264 divide 2.25? I got 117.33. So let's look at ABCD. Ada jawapan? Yeah, ada jawapan. So the answer is C. Okay. Okay, done. Okay, number 13. Which graph represents the following function? So fx equals negative 2 bracket x plus 1 bracket x minus 3. Okay, for those students yang ada ambil at maths, you will know that this is called intercept form. Yeah, this form we call it intercept form. What is intercept form? A bracket x minus p x minus q, or it can be x plus q lah, whatever. So this is intercept form, and p and q will be the x-intercept. Okay, the x-intercept will be pq. Okay, but you have to tukar tanda lah. You have to tukar tanda. Okay, so the a is negative 2. It means the shape will be like this. Okay, it will have a maximum point. So C and D confirm wrong already. And then for the x-intercept, it will be -1, and then the x-intercept will be 3. Okay, so -1 and 3. So B also wrong lah, because if you look at the x-intercept, this one is -3 and 1. So the answer must be A lah. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, of course you can do it slowly. Some student they will go and expand, kembang semua, tukar jadi general form. Okay lah, can also lah, can also. But I'm doing paper 1, right? So when you are doing paper 1, you dah tahu C dengan D memang sudah gagal, B pun dah gagal, so bulat A sajalah. And also paper 1 tak ada orang tengok working you pun. You are doing paper 1, right? So dia tak tengok working. Kalau you bulat betul means betul dah, right? So we don't have to like waste our time. So for paper 1, usually I recommend students to straight away look at the answer. It means waktu you buat tu, you dah tengok dah pilihan jawapan. Okay, you do it while looking at the answer choice. Okay, okay, so sudah siap. Okay, let's do number 14. The Tourism Club of SMK Indra organized a field trip to Kuala Lumpur. So pergi trip, nak pergi Kuala Lumpur. The number of students who can join the trip is at most 36. Okay, and the number of boys is at least 3 times the number of girls. Okay, let's see what they want first. Determine the minimum and maximum number of boys if the number of girls who join the trip is 6. And then dia bagi minimum 18, 19, maximum 29, 30. Okay, I think I have to let the number of boys jadi X, number of girls jadi Y dulu. Okay, so dia akan jadi boy, dia ada boy, ada girl kan. So boy I jadikan bilangan boy I jadikan X, bilangan girl I jadikan Y. And then now I will baca sekali lagi. The number of students who can join the trip is at most 36. So jumlah boy girl X plus Y is at most 36. At most means smaller or equals 36. Selebih-lebihnya means tak boleh lebih. Dia kena kurang atau sama dengan smaller or equals. And then the number of boys is at least 3 times the number of girls. So number of boys, which is X, at least sekurang-kurangnya. So bigger or equals 3 times the number of girls. So 3Y. Okay. So now we have 2 inequality. And then lepas tu dia kata apa? Determine the minimum and maximum number of boys. Boys is X. So dia nak cari X. If the number of girls who join the trip is 6. Number of girl is Y. So Y is equals to 6. Maksudnya kita boleh ganti 6 dalam sini and dalam sini lah. So ganti 6 dalam. So dia jadi X plus 6 smaller. Sorry. This one is 6. So Y is 6 because girl is 6. Smaller equals 36. So X smaller or equals 30. Okay. And then in the other side also you buat benda yang sama, you ganti X 6 also. So dia jadi X bigger or equals 3 times 6 and then X bigger or equals 18. Okay. Okay, now you end up with this and this. Okay, sekarang dia suruh cari minimum and maximum number of boys. Boys means X lah. Okay, so what is your X value? It has to be bigger than 18 but smaller than 30. Tapi dia nak minimum maximum, right? Okay, if your X value is bigger than 18, smaller than 30, it means your X is in between 18 and 30. Okay, it means jawapan yang you ambil, the overlap answers will be jawapan yang in between 18 and 30 lah. Okay, so the minimum X value, it means your X answer will be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 until 30. And the 18 and 30 included, termasuk. Okay, yang 18, 30 ni ada termasuk tak? Ada termasuk. Kenapa? Sebab dia ada line bawah macam ni. So 18 and 30 is included. So the minimum value for X is 18. Okay, so ini salah, ini salah. And then the maximum is 30 because 30 is included. Sebab kalau dia ada line means kita boleh ambil juga. Okay, so 30, so this one wrong lah. So the answer is B, boy. Okay, so sudah siap lah. Okay, let's continue. Okay, 15. This is linear inequality chapter. Form 4, chapter 6, I think. Yeah. Okay, diagram 2 shows a graph which represents a system of linear inequalities of X sardine buns and Y bean buns donated by Encik Raju in conjunction with School Cooperative Day. So X represents sardine. Okay, so I write here sardine. And then Y represents bean. Okay, bean. And then dia kata, which of the following is correct about the graph? So how to know A whether correct or not? 2y bigger equals X. I think I have to find the equation lah. I have to find the equation of these two lines and then change the and then look at the region. Kalau region dia bawah garisan kita letak smaller, kalau region atas kita letak bigger. Okay. So later this line confirm bigger or smaller? This line. Look at the shaded region. It's below the line, right? Dia bawah garisan. So later confirm this line have to write smaller. And then what about the other line? The other line also write smaller. Okay, the other line also write smaller. Okay. Okay, but if you look at the A and B, they put bigger. So confirm these are both wrong already lah. Confirm both wrong already. Okay. You don't have to waste your time and go and find like, oh, y equal mx plus c, and then find the gradient, and then find, and then masukkan c, and then letak smaller. No need lah, no need. This is paper one. Okay. Tapi kalau nak buat macam tu boleh juga. Okay. If you want to do like that, can also lah. But this is paper one, so I don't want to waste time. So I already know this line must be smaller, must be smaller. But you have to make sure y positive also, right? So y positive baru boleh tengok. So y positive, tapi dia tulis bigger, so salah. Ini pun y positive, dia tulis bigger, so salah also lah. Because it should be smaller for both lines. Okay. Okay. So now let's check C. The minimum number of sardine bun is 120. So this one you have to look at the shaded region. So adakah the minimum value of x is 120? No, no, it's not 120. The minimum value for x here is kosong. Okay. So let me teach you how to tengok. So if you look at the shaded region, this is the shaded region, right? So ada banyak point yang kita boleh ambil, okay, dalam shaded region. Tapi tak boleh ambil outside shaded region. Kalau outside shaded region means tak betul dah. So we have to take point yang dalam shaded region. But they say minimum value of x. Because sardine is x. So out of all the points here, yang mana, which one will give you the paling minimum punya x coordinate? Of course, you will choose the point yang x coordinate dia paling kecil. So out all the points inside here, which point will give you the smallest x coordinate? This point lah. Ya, this point. Ataupun you boleh cakap ambil point yang paling kiri. Because x is the x-axis, right? So you just take the paling kiri punya point, because paling kiri punya point, that is the minimum, that will give you the minimum value of x. So that is 0. So but they say 120 here, though this is wrong. So the answer is D lah. Tapi saya nak explain juga. So D dia kata maximum number of bean bun is 60. Bean is Y. So is it true that the maximum Y is 60? Okay, for maximum Y you kena tengok paling, you jangan tengok kiri kanan. You kena tengok atas bawah. And since they want maximum, you tengok paling atas. So paling atas punya point ini, and betul lah, dia punya maximum 60. So they ask which of the following is correct. So D is correct. So D is the answer. Okay. It means out of all the points that is all the points that satisfy the shaded region, this point will give you the maximum y coordinate because it's the highest point. Okay. But make sure it's like satisfy the shaded region also. You cannot take like tinggi sampai sini. This is like outside the shaded region, then cannot already. So this point boleh ambil lah. Oh, but I want to mention one thing. If this line is a dotted line, a dash line, then you tak boleh ambil point ni tau. Yeah, if it's a dash line, tak boleh. But if it's a solid line, then you can take the point at the corner. Okay. If it's solid line, baru boleh ambil point dekat corner. Okay, so the corner point, this is the maximum. The maximum value of y is 60. Okay. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, number 16. Diagram 3 shows the speed time graph. So it's a STG for the motion of motorcycle from P to S through Q to R. So the diagram is here. And then they say, which of the following statement is correct about the motion of motorcycle? Okay, I don't want to look at the answer. Yeah, I don't want to look at the answer, because if I look at the answer, then I don't have chance to explain. I don't have the chance to give you the full explanation already. So I want to explain full to you. I want you to understand the whole concept. So they ask which of the following statement is correct about the motion, right? So later confirm they will talk about the motion here, here, and here, and you have to choose which one correct. So let me draw another graph that looks exactly the same. Okay, like this, like this, like this also. And it's the same value, 0, 8, 18, semua sama. And then sini dia tak tulis kan, so saya pun tak tulis. And then this one is 30, this one is 50, this one is PQR, and then this one is, okay, but this one is speed time, right? But this one I'll change to distance time. I'll change to distance time. Okay. Okay, now I want to ask you, if this is a distance time graph, what is this line? What is this line? What is this line? So this line, what's the meaning? Okay, let's write this in second lah. Let's change this to second, and let's change this to meter, like this, right? Okay, so what's the meaning of this line? This line means what? 8 second, dia sudah bergerak from 30 to 50. It means dia sudah bergerak 20 meter. So this line, we call it move forward. So I write short form, MF, move forward. And then this line, what happens? Stop ataupun stationary. Stop ataupun stationary. Okay. Yeah, because the distance never change. Yeah, it stops at 50. It stops at 50 meter. for the whole time here. So it means dia stop. And then what about this one? This one dia move backwards. So this is kalau dia distance time graph. So kalau naik move forward, kalau straight macam ni horizontal stop, and then kalau turun macam ni move backwards. Itu kalau DTG. Itu kalau distance time graph. Kalau speed time graph dia punya story tak sama. So tell me what's the meaning here? Ini bukan move forward. Ini bukan move forward. Ini accelerate. Okay. So the meaning is different. Okay. Yang tadi distance berubah, tapi yang ini speed berubah. So speed dia berubah from 30 to 50. It means dia pecut lah. Dia ada pecutan. Okay. That's why it's called accelerate. Okay. So and it took 8 minutes. 8 minutes dia punya speed berubah from 30 to 50. It means sudah naik 20 lah. 30 plus 20. Okay. And then what is the second line? What is this line? Ini bukan stop Ini bukan stop. This one we call it constant speed ataupun uniform speed. Dalam bahasa Melayu kelajuan seragam. Maksudnya dia ada bergerak tapi dia bergerak dengan laju yang seragam. It means laju yang sama. It means that the speed never change 50. Okay? Okay. Okay. And then the last line, this one is the speed decreases. So decrease we call it decelerate ataupun nyah pecutan. Okay, so you can see two different graph, two different story. This one move forward, stop, move backward. But this one is accelerate, constant speed, decelerate. So it's different one. So one is distance time graph, one is speed time graph. So you need to know the difference. Okay. Okay, now we will look at the answer. Okay, now we will look at the answer. Which of the following statement is correct about the motion of motorcycle? So A dia kata RS is this line. Okay. They say moves in opposite direction. Okay, I know it's wrong already. Okay. Yeah. It's for speed time graph, we don't dia tak ada direction one. Okay, so if it's a distance time graph, then yes, then it's a move backwards. Then this is correct. Kalau ini distance time graph, then this one is correct. Move in opposite direction. But this one is speed time graph, so this is wrong. Okay, tapi yang ni betul. Speed decreases, this one betul. Okay, tapi kalau this one salah, then the whole thing salah deh. So the whole A salah deh. Okay, what about B? Dia kata RS moves in same direction and speed increases. Okay, dia kata same direction, then I know wrong already. Because RS, okay, if this is distance time graph, then you can mention the direction. And the direction is the opposite direction. Okay, and also this speed increases also salah. Okay, what is speed increases? Like this one, the speed is decreasing. Speed here from 50 slowly decrease until 0. So B speed increases salah. Okay, C. QR, they say move at uniform speed for 10 minutes. Okay, this is correct. Because QR is this line. And yeah, dia move at uniform speed. Dia bergerak dengan speed yang sama selama 10 minit. Yeah, from 8 to 18 minutes. How to get the time here? 18 minus 8 is 10. Okay, yeah, plus 10. So 10 minutes. So C is the answer. Okay. Okay, D, they say stop for 10 minutes. Okay, this one wrong. Tapi kalau distance time graph, then ya lah. Kalau distance time graph, then this one is stop. Kalau ini distance time graph. So you have to look at the y-axis. Sangat penting kena tengok y-axis. Okay, kalau distance time graph, dia punya garisan tu, dia punya story behind tak sama. Story dia tak sama kalau distance time. Okay, if this is distance time, if the line is like this, then it's stop. But speed time graph, this is not stop. Okay, it's a constant speed. Okay, so hope you understand. Let's continue. Okay, number 17 ada masalah. This 18 silap already. This is 10. Okay, yeah, this is 10. So I want you all to change the soalan, change to 10 here. Okay, yeah, soalan dia silap print lah. Okay, let's do the question. Diagram 4 shows the distance time graph of a runner. So DTG, distance, let's check the unit. This is in meter, this is in second. Okay, boleh. Given that the speed of runner is 4 meter per second, find the value of y. So 4 meter per second is the speed. Okay, is the speed. So how do you find speed? Distance over time. Okay, the formula for speed is distance over time. It means you are taking the difference in y-axis, divide difference in x-axis to find speed. So you will use gradient. Okay, so if they tell you speed is 4, means the gradient is 4. Okay, another way to look at it is look at the unit. Meter per second. This one is meter, this is second. But if you want it to be meter per second, you have to take distance divide time. You kena bahagi. So when will you bahagi the y-axis with the x-axis? When you find gradient lah. Because when you find gradient, you will take y2 minus y1 minus bahagi x2 minus x1. You ambil beza y bahagi beza x, right? So If I say speed is 4, it means the distance over time is 4. It means gradient is 4 lah. Because the difference, take the difference in y-axis, divide difference in the x-axis. So now I will find the gradient. So I need two points to find gradient. So the first point is 0, 10. The second point is 20y. And I will take y minus y, divide x minus x. So y minus 10, divide x minus x, 20 minus 0. Okay, another thing to be careful here, always check the unit. Sometimes you have to time 60 or divide 60 to convert the unit first. But this one no need to tukar the unit already, because when you take y minus y bahagi x minus x, your answer will automatically come out in meter per second. And this one is also meter per second, so no problem. But sometimes maybe they want meter per minute, right? Then you kena jaga-jaga sikit lah. Tapi ini boleh terus buat. So y minus 10 equals to 4 times 20 is 80. Y sama dengan 90. So the jawapan is B, boy. Okay. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, let's continue. Number 18. Table 2 shows some values of two variables, L and M. So L is 2, 3, M is 6, 4. And then they say determine the variation in the form of equation that involve M and L. So if I look at A, B, C, D, semua ni dia jadikan M subject. It means all the A, B, C, D answer, M is single. Dia jadikan M single, right? So I have to determine the relationship between M and L lah. So let's look at the M value. So M 6 jadi 4. So your M is actually getting smaller, but the L from 2 pergi 3. It means when M decreases, your L increase. So it means they will varies inversely. Dia berubah secara songsang. Sebab satu turun, satu naik. Okay. Kalau satu turun, satu naik, then songsang. Okay. Tapi kalau satu naik, then berubah secara langsung. Kalau dua-dua pun naik, we call it direct variation. Okay, secara langsung. Tapi kalau turun-turun, okay, turun-turun is direct also. Kalau turun-turun, dua-dua turun, dia varies directly, berubah secara langsung also. But kalau satu turun, satu naik is berubah secara songsang. And since they want the M to be subject, so I will write M varies inversely as L. So 1 over L. L kena duduk bawah lah sebab songsang mah inversely. And the next step is to tukar this symbol jadi equal. But when you tukar equal, you kena letak K. So it becomes K over L. Okay, when you letak K, actually, dia akan jadi K darab 1 over L. And the K you darab atas saja. That's why I terus tulis K dekat atas. Okay, now we have to find K. So how to find K? You have to sub L and M lah. And the LM you can sub with 2, 6. Or you want to sub 3, 4 also can. Both also can. Both also you give the same answer. So let's start with this. So the M I sub with 6 here. The L is 2. So the K is 12. And when you masuk balik the K here, you get M equals 12 over L. So this is the relationship. Okay, what if you try with the 3, 4? Can also. The 3 you tulis bawah sini. 4 you tulis sini. But 4 times 3 you get 12 also. So same answer. So A, B, C, D. A is the answer. Sudah siap. Okay, ada lagi satu cara. I want to tell you another method. Satu lagi cara is you test. You try to masuk 2, 6 dalam A. You try to masuk dalam A. Contoh, M equals 12 over L. You try to sub L equals 2 here. And see whether you take 12 divided 2 and see whether you get the 6 or not. Right? And then kalau dapat, you try with the next point. And kalau the next point pun dapat, then that's the answer. But what if you try the first point, you tak dapat? You tak dapat means salah dia lah. The whole thing salah dia. Dia kena betul dua-dua point, then baru boleh. So the other method is like you test with one by one lah. You test A, B, C, D, try to masuk nilai macam tu. You buat ujian lah. You uji dengan point pertama, and then kalau point pertama okay, you uji point kedua, and then kalau kedua pun boleh, then itu jawapan lah. Macam tu. Okay, tapi saya lebih suka method ni lah. Sebab method ni you tak payah teka-teka kan. You tak payah test. You terus dapat satu jawapan confirm terus bulat. Okay, so that's all. Okay, number 19. Let's read the question. P varies directly as the square of Q and inversely as R. So ini pun bab yang sama, chapter sama dengan last question. Is from 5 chapter 1, variation, ubahan. So dia sudah bagi variation sini. P varies directly means tulis atas. So square of Q. So Q square tulis atas. And inversely as R. Inverse means tulis bawah. So over R macam ni. And then dia bagi P18, QR, R2. Okay. when they give you the PQR here is for you to find K. The PQR value here is for you to find K. Okay, lepas tu dia kata find value of R when P is 10, Q is 4. Okay, ini nanti dulu. This one you have to find K first. After find K, baru boleh substitute yang ini. So first I have to tambah K. And when you tambah K, the K have to darab with Q square over R. And when you darab atas. So terus tulis atas macam ni. Macam ni. And the next step is to cari K lah. But when you cari K, you kena ada full information. You kena ada P, you kena ada Q, you kena ada R. Tiga-tiga pun kena ada. Okay, tak boleh ada dua saja. Kalau ada dua saja tak boleh. Dia kena tiga-tiga kena ada. That is why you tak boleh sub dengan 10-4. Kalau you sub 10-4, macam mana nak cari K? You kena ada full information. PQR tiga-tiga kena ada. So yang ini jangan sub dulu. Yang ini jangan ganti dulu. You ganti information yang full. 18R2. So P is 18. Q is 3. R is 2. So this is the full information. So now you can find K lah. So 18. Okay, 3 square boleh buat. Dapat 9. So 9K over 2. So how to find K? 18. Okay, this one 2 pindah jadi times 2. And then 9 darab. Hubungan dia darab. 9 dengan K, hubungan dia darab. Multiply. So multiply when you pindah jadi bahagi macam ni. So dapatlah K. 18 times 2, 36 divide 9 dapat 4. So when you masuk balik the K inside inside here, you dapat dia punya formula. P is equals to 4Q square over R. So this is the formula to find. This is the formula lah to find P. Okay, so sekarang dia suruh cari find value of R when P is 10, Q is 4. So dia tak suruh cari P, dia suruh cari R. Okay, so if I want to find R, and if they give you PQ, boleh lah. Just masuk saja. So P dengan Q, sini masuk 4Q square. Tapi kena square. And then P you letak 4, and then Q you letak, what is this? Is this 4? Yeah, 4. Okay. And then you find R lah. Okay. Tapi kalau you tak buat step ini dulu, kalau you tak cari K dulu, you tak dapat buat ni, right? Yeah, if you don't do this first, if you don't find the K, you can't do this, right? You cannot do this, right? Because you will get stuck here if you don't find K first. So always find K first. All right, how to find R? Okay, 10 I tulis, and then 4 times 4 square I can tekan, I dapat 64 over R. And how to find R? Okay, I can take the R and the 10, I can tukar tempat. It means the R pindah jadi darab, R hantar atas jadi darab, and then 10 letak bawah jadi bahagi. So it means they just tukar tempat lah. And then I just tekan 64 bahagi 10, and my calculator will give me the answer. So the answer is 32 over 5. Okay, so A is the answer. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, let's continue. Number 20. It is given that matrix P is this. Okay, and then which of the following information is correct about matrix P? So sini dia bagi order of matrix, sini dia bagi element P23. Okay, order, what is the order of matrix? The peringkat. It means you have to list out the number of row and the number of column. You kena tentukan berapa row, berapa column. So berapa row sini? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we call this 4 rows. And how many column? 3 column. So this is 4 times 3 punya matrix. So C dengan D automatic dah salah. And remember when you calculate row, you kena kira yang horizontal. Kita selalu kira horizontal dulu. We always kira the horizontal one first. Tak ada orang kira vertical one. Always kira horizontal. And the horizontal, that one we call it row. The vertical one we call it column. So this one is 4 row, 3 column, 4 times 3. Okay, next one dia nak suruh cari element P23. Okay, what's the meaning of P23? It means they want the element at the second row, third column. Okay, it means the first number here, that is the number of row. Okay, yeah, the row. And then this next number here, that is the column. So if they want the row to be 2, it means I have to go to the second row, which is this line. Second row, right? This one first row, this one second row. And then third column, so 1, 2, 3, third column. So where's the intersection? 6. So the answer is 6. So 7 salah, so B is the answer. Okay. Okay, let's do 21. Okay, 21 is also a matrix question. Tapi soalan ni ada masalah. So this one, I want you to change to -1/3, -1/6, -2/3. Okay. Yeah, soalan dia silap. Okay. So this is actually the negative. Okay. Okay, now we can start. So given this one, and then calculate value of X and Y. Okay, so macam mana nak cari X and Y? Okay, first of all, I will... Okay, let's think about this. Okay, saya boleh ambil ini, tolak dengan ni, tambah dengan ni, right? Tapi saya kena buat times 3 first. Because kalau dia ada 3 darab, kita kena buat darab dulu. So what I will do now, The X -141, I will leave it. Okay. And then for this 3, I will darab masuk. I will kembang. So when you darab 3, what happens here? Okay, the minus have to write. The minus have to write. And then every number here times 3. So -1/3 times 3, -1. -1/6 times 3, -1/2. 3 times -2, -6. Okay, -6. And then 3 times -2/3 is -2. Okay, you can use your calculator to help you. Basically, just tekan semua darab 3 lah. Okay, some students, sometimes they will ask me, they will say like, sir, bukan ke kena darab -3? Kenapa you darab 3 je? Bukan darab -3 ya? Okay, sebenarnya if you want to darab -3 can also. But if you darab -3, then here you have to write plus already. So can also lah, boleh juga. But since I darab 3 saja, so I write minus here. Okay, and then tambah dengan apa? -8, 1, -7, -5. Right? Okay, sekarang kita boleh buat tambah tolak. Okay, so kalau ada times, kita buat times dulu. Multiply first. So we always do multiply first. Kalau ada multiply, we do multiply first. And then baru buat tambah tolak. So sekarang boleh buat tambah tolak lah. Okay, when you buat tambah tolak, you will take this number, tolak this number, tambah this number. Okay. So kalau you nak ambil, kalau you nak dapatkan, okay, this is 2 row 2 column, 2 row 2 column, 2 row 2 column. So when you tambah tolak matrix, your answer will come out 2 row 2 column also. But if you want to get the answer for this, okay, for this is the answer for atas kiri punya number kan. So kalau you nak dapatkan nilai atas sebelah kiri, you kena ambil atas sebelah kiri, tolak dengan atas sebelah kiri, tambah dengan atas sebelah kiri. Macam ni. So it becomes x minus -1, which is x plus 1. And then plus -8, which is -8 macam ni. Right? Okay, let's do for this one. So this one is atas sebelah kanan. So you kena ambil atas kanan, atas kanan, atas kanan. So it becomes what? -1 minus -1/2 plus 1. So you can use your calculator now. -1 minus -1/2 means -1 plus 1/2 lah. And then plus 1 tekan dapat 1/2. Okay. So here you write 1/2. Okay, next one. Bawah kiri, tolak bawah kiri, bawah kiri. So ambil bawah kiri and then nanti dapat bawah kiri also lah. Okay, so it becomes what? 4 minus -6, which is 4 plus 6, 10. And then 10 plus -7, which is 10 minus 7, dapat 3 sini. Okay, you can use your calculator to help you. Okay, the last one, I will take bawah kanan. So bawah kanan is 1 minus -2 plus -5. Okay, 1 minus -2 is 1 plus 2. So 3 minus 5 is -2. Okay, okay, so this is the answer. Now I will compare. I will banding this answer with the answer yang dia bagi sini. Right? Ya, sebab tadi saya dah ambil tiga-tiga ni, saya dah buat semua ni dah. Dapat yang ni kan? So sekarang jawapan saya boleh banding dengan sini. Sebab sini dia tulis equal. They write equals here. It means my answer and the answer yang dia tulis sini boleh sama dengan, boleh equal. So I will write it here. So now I will compare. So I can see, okay, when we compare, we have to cari benda yang sama dulu. Okay, we have to look for similar value first. So ada tak number yang sama sini? So 1/2, 1/2, right? So nombor atas kanan sama, right? And then nombor bawah kiri pun sama. So nombor atas kiri pun kena sama lah. So x plus 1 minus 8 equals to -5. So saya tulis sini x plus 1 minus 8 equals -5. And then nanti boleh cari x. And then nombor bawah kanan pun sama. So y is -2. Okay. Okay, let's find x now. So x 1 minus 8 is -7 equals -5. And then -5 plus 7 is 2. Okay. You can use your calculator to help you. So the answer is 2 -2. So A is the answer. Okay. Okay. So sudah siap? Okay, let's do number 22. Oh, where's the soalan? The soalan dekat bawah sini. Okay, diagram 5 shows rectangle PQRT and triangle PQS. Okay, tak ada information dekat sini. So, boleh skip. So, okay, I'll do it up here. So, bagi diagram. Okay, it is given that PS ratio QR ratio RS is 1/4, ratio 1/5, ratio 1/12. Calculate the perimeter in meter of the shaded region. Oh, in meter. Okay, boleh. So, let's first do what first? First step is to use label the information lah. Sebab dia ada bagi ratio kan. So the PS ratio is 1/4. So 1/4 sini. And then QR ratio is 1/5. And then RS ratio is 1/12. Okay. Tapi I tak suka lah. Because the ratio is in fraction. So I tak suka. So I want to change it to like to a to a to a uh, to a integer. Eh? Uh, Integer. It means like I try to samakan bawah dia. So it's like more easy to for me to do this question. So apa saya boleh buat? Okay, yang ini saya boleh samakan dia punya bawah. Okay, samakan dia punya denominator. Because if the denominator same, then uh, I can hilangkan the fraction. Then tak ada fraction lah. So 4, 5 and 12. So I can make how to samakan semua. So saya boleh jadikan semua over 60 lah. Over 60. Over 60, 60. Because 4 times 15, you get 60. Tapi atas pun kena darab 15 also. And then 5 macam mana dia jadi 60 darab 12. So this one darab 12 also. And then 12 times 5 to get 60. So basically you end up with what? So you end up with 15 ratio 1 times 12 is 12. And then ratio 1 times 5 is 5. And then the over 60 tak payah tulis already. You know why? Because semua sudah sama mah. Okay, yeah. And also even if you write the over 60, you will take everything times 60 and then all the 60 all cut already, right? So the 60 no need to write already. So the ratio is 15, ratio 12, ratio 5. Okay, now we can label this. So the PS ratio is 15. So 15, and make sure you bulatkan. Okay, because why you have to bulatkan? Because this is the ratio. It's not the actual length. Dia bukan panjang sebenar, dia hanya nisbah saja. And then QR dia punya nisbah 12. So QR ratio 12. Bulatkan also because it's the ratio. And then RS is 5. So this one is 5, right? Okay, I noticed something. The PS ratio is 15, right? But do you realize they also give you the panjang sebenar in cm? They give you 15 cm. Maksudnya ratio nak tukar jadi cm, you tak payah darab anything lah. You just darab satu lah. Darab satu. You faham kan? Because ratio 15 is 15 cm. So what do you think is ratio 5? 5 cm lah. What is ratio 12? 12 cm. Okay? It means the ratio nak tukar jadi cm, you just darab 1. Darab 1. It means tak payah buat anything lah. Because darab 1, you dapat balik sendiri kan. So that's the meaning. Okay? Okay, now they want to find perimeter of shaded region. But you need to find the panjang of these 3 lines. So you already know this is 15, but how to get this? Okay, this is a rectangle. So ini mesti 90 degree. So you can use Pythagoras theorem to find the panjang here. So how to find the panjang QS? Square root, bracket square plus bracket square. And then this one, you have to masuk the panjang 12 and 5. Okay. And Y plus is because you are finding the longer side, the hypotenuse. Okay, depan 90 degree, this side is the longer side. So you kena tambah. So you tekan this, you get 13. So this is 13 cm. But I need one more panjang PQ. So macam mana cari panjang PQ? Okay, panjang PQ sama dengan panjang TR. Okay, so you can find the panjang here. Okay, tapi macam mana cari? Okay, sini this is a rectangle, right? So panjang atas dengan bawah sama. So panjang kiri kanan pun sama. So this side here is 12 cm. So this will be 12 also. So can I find TS punya panjang? Yes. Use Pythagoras theorem. Square root bracket square bracket square. Okay. And why you can use Pythagoras is because it's a right angle triangle. Dia ada 90 degree. Okay. So sini masuk 15. Sini masuk 12. Tapi kali ni kena minus. Why minus? Because this is not the longest side. Dia bukan side paling panjang. So that's all. That's why lah. So you dapat 9 sini. So sini 9. So 9 tambah 5 dapat 14 sini kan. Okay, so now boleh cari perimeter. 14 cm plus 13 cm plus 15 cm. So if what is 14 plus 15 plus 13? Kalau you tekan, you dapat 42. So the perimeter is 42 cm. So A is the answer. Okay. Okay, but the soalan they want in meter, right? So how? If I change to meter, then it will be 0.42 already, right? Because this one is in cm. If you want to convert to meter, you have to divide 100 and you get 0.42. Then tak ada jawapan deh. Okay, so I think the soalan silap lah. I think they want in cm lah, bukan in meter. Okay, because everything is in cm here. Okay, and kalau dia nak dalam meter tak ada jawapan. So I think you change the question lah. I think maybe itu publisher dia silap print ke apa, saya tak tahu lah. So this one is cm. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, let's do 23. Diagram 6 shows a regular hexagon PQRSTU. The moment I see this word regular hexagon, hexagon sekata, I will straight away go to the hexagon. I will put this, I will draw this line. Okay, because regular means sama panjang. And also all the angles here, I'll write 120, 120. This whole thing also 120. This is also 120. For all the sudut is 120. Okay. Okay, let me tell you how I know it's 120. Because Because regular hexagon means all the 6 sides sama panjang. Regular. Kalau ada perkataan regular, baru you boleh anggap dia, baru you boleh cakap dia sama panjang. Okay, only you see this word sekata regular, then only it means all the side have same length. And kalau same length means all the angle also, all the inside angle also same lah. And how I know it's 120? Because I use this formula. Okay, so you learn about this formula, sum of interior angle. Sum of interior angle, the formula is n minus 2 times 180. What is interior angle? Interior angle means sudut dalam. Sudut dalam. And what is sum? Sum is the jumlah. Okay. So this formula is to calculate jumlah sudut dalam. Okay. And the formula is you have to take n minus 2 times 180. N is the number of side. Okay. Ada berapa cc. So dia ada 6 cc kan. So 6 minus 2 times 180. And you will get 720. Maksudnya jumlah sudut dalam hexagon is 720. But since it's a regular hexagon, dia adalah polygon sekata, kita boleh ambil 720 bahagi 6 to get 120. Because all the, each of this sudut dia sama size. Sebab dia sekata. So that's why I know it's 120. Okay. Okay. For your information, this is also 120. But you can see that ada satu line kacau sini kan. Tapi tak apa, dia dah bagi sudut sini 50. So you can take 120 minus 50 to get the balance here. So you get 70 here. Same with here, you know this is 40. So the balance is 120 minus 40, dapat 80 sini. And okay, sini tak tahulah. Okay, but they got mentioned something here. Given that UV is TV, find value of X. So UV and TV sama panjang. So UV is here, TV is here. Okay, if these two lines sama panjang, it means this is an isosceles triangle. Segitiga sama kaki ya. And kalau segitiga sama kaki, sudut sini dengan sudut sini mesti sama. So if this is 40, this is 40 also. And remember the whole thing, the whole angle is 120. So minus 40 dapat 80 sini lah. Okay. And now how to find X? Okay, I can find this angle and then 360 minus. Okay. Okay, how to find this angle? Okay, this is a triangle ma. So what is the jumlah sudut dalam triangle? The total angle inside the total interior angle is 180. So sudut dalam jumlah is 180. So 180 minus 40 dapat 100. Okay. And then what about here? Okay, ini sudut, ini sisi 4. Dia quadrilateral. Okay, got 4 sides. So what is the jumlah sudut dalam quadrilateral? What is the jumlah sudut kalau ada 4 side? It will be 360, right? So you tekan 360 minus 80 minus 120 minus 50 and then dapat sini. Okay. So if you tekan, you will get 110. And finally, you can find your X lah. So satu circle 360 kan. So 360 minus 100 minus 110, you dapat 150. Okay, you can use your calculator to help you. So the answer is C. Okay, okay, sudah siap. Okay, continue. Number 24. Diagram 7 shows a circle with center O. Okay, boleh. PTQ and RUQ are the tangent to the circle at T and U respectively. So PTQ, RUQ, tangent. So if the circle have 2 tangent, okay, and if they intersect at this point, the total angle here and the total angle here tambah will give you 180. Yeah, yeah. So 4x tambah x over 2 sama dengan 180. Okay. But I want to explain also why is it like that. Okay, saya nak explain juga kenapa. Because mungkin some student will ask like, sir, kenapa ini tambah dapat 180? Okay, so I explain to you lah. The reason is because these two lines is tangent. And do you realize this is center, right? So kalau center tarik to the tangent punya point, dia mesti 90 degree kan? So this is 90, this will be 90 also lah, because both line tangent. Center tarik tangent 90, right? And cuba tengok ini. Dia ada berapa sides ini? This shape has how many sides? Got 4 sides, right? So what is the jumlah sudut dalam kalau dia ada 4 side? The jumlah sudut dalam will be 360, right? That means 4x tambah x over 2 tambah 90 tambah 90, which is tambah 180 equals 360 lah. So what happens when you pindah this? So you get 4x plus x over 2. 360 minus 180 is 180. So did you realize this one and this one is the same? So that's why I said the jumlah here is 180 lah. Okay. Tapi sebenarnya you tak payah buat semua ni tau. You just hafal saja. Kalau ada 2 tangent line and then kalau dia intersect dekat point ni, the total angle here and here mesti dapat 180. Okay. You tak payah buat semua ni. I'm just explaining to you why is it like that. But if you hafal, then you can do it very fast in the exam, right? You straight away just buat macam ni je. Okay, how to find x? Okay, first you can darab 2. Okay, because you want to matikan, if you want to matikan fraction, sebab saya nak matikan 2 ni, so I want to get rid of the fraction, so I can darab 2. So everything also I have to darab 2, dapat 8x Darab 2, the 2 can potong, so tinggal X. 180 times 2 is 360. 8X tambah 1X is 9X. So X sama dengan 360 divide 9 is 40. So kalau soalan suruh cari X, then 40 is the answer. So yeah, dia nak cari X, so done. Okay, B-boy. Okay, next question. 25. Diagram 8 shows two hexagon. Okay, saya sudah nampak ada dua hexagon. HIJKLM, okay, the small one. PQRSTU, okay, the big one, drawn on square grids. Okay, nothing important here. And then it is given that PQRSTU is the image of HIJKLM under enlargement. So this is definitely which chapter? The transformation chapter lah. And for transformation chapter, kalau dia ada cakap siapa object, siapa image, you kena label. Yeah, you should label. Kalau tak, you tak tahu macam mana nak. You have to write siapa object, siapa image lah. Then baru you tahu who is the starting and who is the ending. Okay, so PQRST is the image. So PQRST is the image. Okay, and then HIJKLM is the must be the object then. So this one is the object. Okay, under an enlargement. So later you start from here and then you end with here. Okay, it means this small one is before the enlargement. The big one is after enlargement. Okay. Okay, so which of the points ABCD is the center of enlargement? Okay, how do you find center of enlargement? Senang saja mah, just buat garisan saja. So the method to find center of enlargement is to lukis garisan. You just sambung the line. But when you sambung, you have to sambung to the corresponding point. So the corresponding point for U is M. So just draw a line like this. And then T, the corresponding point is L. Okay. And then next one is S, go with K. Okay, you don't have to draw for every point lah. You can already see the intersection is D already. So D is the center lah. Okay. So you tak payah lukis semua. Tapi kalau nak lukis semua boleh juga. If you lukis semua pun you dapat sama. You end up with the same point. Okay. So actually you lukis 3 line pun you sudah nampak already. Okay, you can already see the center. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, let's do 26. This is also transformation question. So diagram 9 shows 3 pentagons drawn on a square grid. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, ada 3 pentagon. Pentagon R is the image of pentagon P under combined transformation VW. So pentagon R, so this one is the image of pentagon P. So P is the object under combined transformation VW. And then the soalan says, what are the transformation V and WV? And then dia bagi jawapan sini lah. Okay, I don't want to look at the answer. I want to do it myself. So W and V. Okay, first of all, dia dah cakap siapa object? P object. So P is before, this one is before you do the transformation. Okay, so before you do any transformation, P. P is the pentagon before you do any transformation. And then you do 2 transformation here because they say under combined transformation VW, right? And after you do 2 transformation, you end up at R. You end up with R because they say R is the image of P under 2 transformation VW. So this is the meaning lah. Okay, and they say the 2 transformation is VW. Tapi you kena tahu kalau dia kata transformation VW means you buat W dulu baru buat V. Okay, so the first transformation is W, then only you buat V. Okay, yeah, so the last one is the first transformation. Okay, okay, and then what about the middle here? Okay, this one automatic is the Q lah. Automatic is the Q. Okay, so P to Q is transformation W, Q to R is transformation V. Okay, now we try to determine for transformation W first. So you have 4 transformation: translation, reflection, pantulan, rotation, which is putaran, and enlargement. Okay. Okay, usually kalau you nak tahu dia which transformation, you try to check for enlargement first because this one is the easiest one to tentukan. Kalau dia enlargement dia punya size mesti tak sama. Dia punya size. So you check whether enlargement or not. So if you look at PQR you guna mata tengok pun you tahu dah confirm tak ada enlargement sini. Sebab tiga-tiga ni dia punya size exactly the same. They have the exact same size. So there's no enlargement here. Okay. And then the next one you try to check for translation because translation is also very easy to check. So I can see from P to Q, no way this is translation because kalau translation dia punya orientation tak ada tukar. Orientation means dia punya, okay, contoh. Cuba tengok ini tajam punya part. This tajam punya part dia tunjuk is pointing to the ke kanan, right? It's pointing to this direction. But if you look at the Q the tajam punya part becomes here already, right? It's pointing up already. So that means this is not translation because the orientation sudah tukar. So it's either reflection or rotation. And if you're not sure whether it's reflection or rotation, you can use this method. You can join lines. Okay, you can join lines, but you have to join the corresponding point. Okay, and after you join the line, if your line looks like this, then it's reflection. If all your lines is parallel, okay, after you join all the corresponding point, if the lines look like this, then it's a reflection, right? But what if your lines look like this? If all your lines intersect at one point, then it's a rotation 180 degree. And this intersection point, that is the center. That is the center of rotation, okay? But what if the line is not like this and it's not like this? Then it's rotation 90 lah. Kalau dia bukan dua-dua ni, then it's rotation 90 already. Okay, so I will try to join the line now. So let's try with this point. So you tak boleh main-main join you have to join with the corresponding point. So this point, the corresponding is this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so dia sudah pusing And then let's try to join another point. This one is with this one lah. Okay, and then this one, the corresponding point is this one. Okay. And this one is with this one. Okay, I think you can see it already. It's definitely not reflection. Yeah, because the lines they're not parallel. Okay, walaupun ada dua line yang parallel sini, but dia kena semua line parallel, then baru kita boleh cakap reflection. It has to be all the lines. All the lines has to be parallel, then only it's reflection. So it's not reflection and it's not rotation 180 because kalau rotation 180, all the lines will intersect at one point. Okay, walaupun dia ada intersect sini, but you can see these two lines dia tak ada intersect dekat sini. So definitely this is a rotation 90 degree. So I confirm W is rotation 90 degree. But when you write rotation, you have to write down three things. You have to write down how many degrees, okay? And you also have to write clockwise or anti-clockwise. And also you have to write the center, okay, the center of rotation, okay, and you have to write the coordinate here. Okay, so what I will do now is find the center of rotation. Okay, how do you find center of rotation? Okay, we will use compass. Okay, we will use compass and we will draw perpendicular bisector. So we will do perpendicular bisector here, but we will choose any two lines here. Okay, so out of all the red color line here, you choose any two lines and then draw perpendicular bisector. Okay, so you want to choose which two lines? Okay, you can choose any two lines, but try not to choose two lines that are parallel, because if you choose, for example, these two lines, you can see they are almost parallel. So if you do perpendicular bisector later, it's very difficult to find the intersection later. Okay, so don't choose these two. So let me, okay, kalau saya, I will remove this. I'll remove this because I only want two lines. Okay, so yeah, I will choose these two lines. Alright, yeah, I will choose these two lines. It can be any two lines, tak semestinya dua garisan ni. Dia boleh mana-mana dua line. Okay, but make sure you don't choose two lines yang parallel. Okay, jangan pilih dua line yang selari. So these two lines is not parallel, right? It's not selari. So later it will be very easy to find the intersection. Okay, sekarang you kena buat apa? You kena guna compass to do perpendicular bisector. Dalam bahasa Melayu, it's called pembahagi dua sama serenjang. You kena lukis satu garisan yang berserenjang dengan garisan ini, and dia kena melalui titik tengah. Okay, so you have to draw a perpendicular bisector for this line lah. Okay, let's call this A prime, and let's call this B prime. Okay, so you kena buat apa sekarang? You kena lukis satu garisan yang berserenjang dengan A prime, and dia kena melalui titik tengah dia. So for A prime, the perpendicular bisector is very easy because it's a horizontal line. So you just kira 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So titik tengah dia mesti dekat 5 kotak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 kotak. So sini kan? 1, 2, 3. Ya, betul lah. So it means the perpendicular bisector will be here. Yang berserenjang dengan dia, and also dia melalui titik tengah. It's the y-axis lah. Yeah, in other words, it's the y-axis. Maksudnya yang green color line, this is the perpendicular bisector for A prime. Now I will repeat the same process for the B prime. But this time, I need the compass. Yeah, because the line is like, how to say? Dia line yang sengit. So sangat susah kalau kita nak lukis macam tu, right? And also you have to make sure dia berserenjang tau. Dia kena 90 degree berserenjang, and dia kena melalui titik tengah. It has to be passes through the midpoint. So you need a compass, right? So cara untuk buat is you have to cucuk sini, lukis atas, lukis bawah, and then cucuk sini, lukis atas, lukis bawah, and then join. Okay. Okay, but I cannot show you because I'm using computer. So I tak dapat show you, but make sure you do it yourself lah. Okay. Okay. I will just do it. Okay, I'll just okay, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So 6, 2. But if I want to find the middle, it will be 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. So this is the middle. But if you want it to be 90, so this is the midpoint. But if you want it to be 90-degree, you cannot cincai macam tu ah. Like you want it to be exactly 90-degree. So let's count here. This is 3, 1. So it will be 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3 like this. So I think it's like this. Okay. So this one also same. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3 like this. Okay, so this is the line. Okay, the perpendicular bisector. Okay, okay, but I recommend you use compass lah. If you use compass, it's more accurate one. Okay, you will get a more accurate perpendicular bisector. Okay, okay, so lepas saya lukis perpendicular bisector, saya cari titik persilangan. So I will find the intersection point of the two perpendicular bisector, which is the green color line. So you can see the two green color line intersect at here. So that is the center, and the center is 0, 1. So this center is 0, 1. Okay. So now I think I can go to ABCD and see whether which one. Let's check for W lah. So W they say, I belum tentukan clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is the center, right? So after you know the center, you can put a cross at the center here, and you can see that this is the object, this is the image. So you bukan pergi sini ke sini ya, bukan. You pergi sini ke sini, object to image. So this one is anti-clockwise. Yeah. Okay, because the center is here, right? So yeah, this is this direction. So if this direction means what? Lawan arah jam lah. Lawan arah jam. This direction is anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise. Okay, bukan clockwise. So it's rotation 90, anti-clockwise, center 0, 1. So ABCD, clockwise salah, clockwise salah. Okay, anti-clockwise betul, tapi center salah sini. So C is the answer. Okay. Okay, for V they say translation -6, -4. Okay, saya buktikan also for you. So translation, okay, V is from Q to R. So from Q to R, yalah this one translation. So from Q to R bukan R to Q. So you jangan pergi kira macam ni. You jangan kira macam ni. Wah, kalau kira macam ni salah. Because it's Q to R. That's why you have to tulis yang ni lah. You have to tulis betul-betul. From Q to R, bukan R to Q. So Q to R, you kira 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yalah. Ke kiri 6, ke bawah 4. So -6, -4. Why negative? Because ke kiri. And the 4 also negative because ke bawah. So C memang jawapan dia lah. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, number 27. Okay, this is a trigonometry chapter punya soalan. Trigo, under trigonometry. Okay, in diagram 10, PQRS is a straight line. Okay, garis lurus. And then RQU and RST are two right angle triangles. So ada dua right angle. And dia kata PQRS is a straight line. So the total angle here must be 180 lah for straight line. Okay, given that QR is 4RS. Mana? QR is 4RS. Tapi RS is 3, right? So what is 3 times 4? 12. So this is 12 lah. And then find value of tangent X. Okay, sebenarnya I can cari, let's see. Okay, okay, angle X dekat sini kan. So usually the way I teach my student, okay, macam mana saya ajar student saya akan bagi tahu dia orang. I will tell my student, check whether your angle and see whether your angle is in first quadrant or not. Check whether your angle is first quadrant or not. If it's not first quadrant, you better find your reference angle. You find the sudut rujukan. So tell me now, is X first quadrant? Is X in the right angle triangle? Inside the right angle triangle? No, right? It's actually outside the right angle triangle because it's not quadrant 1. Okay. And to be more specific, it's quadrant 2. Okay. Yeah, because, okay, 90 degree is like this. This is 90 degree. Okay. And this is 180. So you can see that your line is, this sudut is like more than 90 but smaller than 180. So it's quadrant 2, right? So when your angle is quadrant 2, you should find the reference angle. And how to find the reference angle for kalau quadrant 2, you take 180 minus. So imagine you take 180 minus X. What you will get? You get here. No lah, not here lah, bro. 180 is like this, ma. So 180 minus X should be here. And I will call this alpha. Okay? I will call this alpha. And what is this alpha? This alpha is the reference angle for X. Dia adalah sudut rujukan untuk X. Okay, it means sine x and sine alpha will give you the same answer. Cos x and cos alpha will give you the same answer. Tangent x and tangent alpha also give you the same answer. It's just that they give you the positive negative saja yang tak sama. Okay, yeah, because x is quadrant 2, alpha is quadrant 1. So obviously the positive negative tak sama lah sebab add sugar to coffee, right? So quadrant 2 hanya sign positive. So the positive nanti kita kena check positive negative lah. But we can use this reference angle to get the answer. Okay, yang positive negative nanti kita check. Okay, so let's try to find tangent x. So tangent punya formula is sin soka toa. Soka toa. So toa is opposite bagi adjacent. So depan sudut kita panggil opposite, depan 90 kita panggil hypotenuse, and then the last one we call it adjacent. And since I'm finding tangent x, so we can use tangent alpha. So opposite bahagi adjacent. Tapi opposite tak ada panjang kan? Tapi adjacent ada 12. Right? So I think I need to find the opposite, and how to find it? Use Pythagoras theorem. Because we have the other two sides already. So to get this panjang, I have to take square root, bracket square. Sini tulis 13, sini tulis 12. Okay, plus or minus. Okay, the side I want to find now is not the longer side. Dia bukan hypotenuse. So I have to minus. Okay, if you tekan semua ni, you dapat 5. So the opposite is 5. It means sini boleh tulis 5. So bolehlah cari. So inilah jawapan dia. Dia tak suruh cari x, dia suruh cari tangent x. But wait, I told you already have to check quadrant, right? So actually you have to leave an empty space here because maybe you have to put negative later. Okay, maybe, I don't know. So now it's time to check the quadrant. So tell me, x is which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, dia adalah rumah sign. It means dia adalah only sign positive in this quadrant. So you have to put negative here. Because only sign positive. This one is tangent. Okay. So the answer is negative 5 or 12. So A is the answer. Okay. Yeah, this one is negative. And negative 5 or 12. Okay. So 27, answer is A. Okay, let's continue. 28. Which graph represents y equals cos 3 over 2x for 0 until 360 degrees? Okay, if the value before x here is 3 over 2, 3 over 2 is 1.5. It means you have to draw the cos graph, but you have to draw 1.5 cos graph. Okay, one cos graph is like this. So you have to draw 1.5. And you have to make sure it ends at 360. Dia habis dekat 360. Okay. And the amplitude will be maximum value, minimum value will be 1, -1. Sebab kalau dia tak ada number sini means means 1 lah. So the answer is A lah. Okay, B, C, D confirm wrong lah. Just by looking at the shape, I know already. C, this is a sine graph. Yeah, this is a sine graph. D is also a sine graph, but it's a negative sine graph. Yeah, because it's a sine graph yang sudah terbalik. So this one wrong. B, okay, B is a cos graph, but it's sudah terbalik already. Okay, so you will only get B when there is a negative in your. Okay, kalau macam ni, then B lah. Kalau dia ada negative. Okay, kalau ada negative before cos, then the graph will look like this. It will be a cos graph yang sudah terbalik. But the question now tak ada negative before cos. So A is the answer, right? One cos graph and half. And it finished at 360. So A is the answer. And the minimum value pun sudah betul. 1, -1. So that's all. Okay, let's continue. 29. Which of the following compound statement is false? Compound statement is pernyataan majmuk. And what is pernyataan majmuk? Compound statement is when you have two statements, you combine into one statement. Then we call it compound statement. But when you combine, we will use the word and ataupun or to combine the two statements. Okay. So what if the first statement is true and the next statement is true, and then we combine using the word and? So, and then what if it's like true and false, false and true, and then false and false, right? And then ada lagi 4 possibility, true or true, true or false, false or true, false or false. So dia ada 8 possibilities, and you kena hafal semua ni. So if you have two statement yang true, yang benar, and you combine using the word and, you will get true. Okay. Same with the false and false. If you have two false statement and you combine using the word and, you get false also. Okay. Same with kalau or. Kalau true or true, you combine, dia jadi true. False or false, dia jadi false. Yalah, sebab dia dua-dua false mah. Kalau dua-dua false, kalau combine mesti dapat false juga. Okay. Ya, tapi yang ini yang student selalu confuse. This is the one yang student always buat salah sini. Okay, kalau true and false, it will give you false. False and true also give you false. And then kalau true or false, it will give you true, false or true, give you true. Okay, maksudnya kalau and dia kena dua-dua true baru boleh true. Okay, kalau and lah, dia kena dua-dua true baru boleh true. Tapi kalau or, salah satu true then true deh. Dia tak payah dua-dua true. Because, so for example, kalau satu false satu true, dia true juga. Because if one of it is true, then the whole thing is true deh. Kalau or lah. Tapi kalau and, dia kena dua-dua true baru boleh true. So now we can look at the question. A, 3 plus 2 equals 6. This is false. Because 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 times 2 is 6. This is true. And they use the word or. So kalau false or true, in the end it becomes true. Okay. Yeah, because or salah satu true then true already. Okay. So this is not the answer lah. Because they ask which one is false, right? So A bukan jawapan. Okay, B. 3 square is 9. This is true. Yeah, 3 square memang 9. 3 power 3 is 9. This is false. Because 3 power 3 kalau tekan kalkulator is 27. And then they use the word or atau. So or atau. So macam mana or? Saya cakap tadi kan, kalau or salah satu true then the whole thing true already. So ada satu true sini kan. So in the end becomes true lah. Okay. Okay, what about C? 4 minus 1 is 3. This is true. Ya, betul. 4 divide 1 is 3. This is false. Yeah, because 4 divide 1 is 4. And then dia guna perkataan and. Okay, kalau and saya dah cakap dia kena dua-dua true baru boleh true. So yang ni ada tak dua-dua true? Tak ada. So dia adalah false. Okay, the last one. Negative 7 smaller than negative 3. This is true. Okay. 7 bigger than 3. This is also true. Okay, kalau dua-dua true tak kisah dia and ke or, dia mesti true one in the end. Sebab kalau dua-dua true, dia mesti true. Doesn't matter and or, dia mesti true. So which one is the answer? C is the answer. Sebab dia tanya which of the following is false, right? So this is the only one yang false lah. So that's the answer. Okay. Okay, let's do 30. Determine the contrapositive for the given implication. Okay, you need to hafal the formula for contrapositive. Contrapositive formula is if not Q, then not P. Okay. Ini formula dia. Okay, this wave symbol is the symbol for negation. Ini maksudnya you kena buat negation. Okay. Sebenarnya dia ada tiga tau. Dia ada converse, inverse, contrapositive. Kalau converse, dia punya formula if Q then P. Kalau inverse, if not P then not Q. Tapi kalau contrapositive, if not Q then not P. So this one is contrapositive, so we have to do this, right? So for the given implication, so this implication they already give us if something then something, so we have to underline this. This is the P. Underline this, write this one Q, right? But when you write contrapositive, you have to mention the Q first, and you have to do negation. It means you kena buat penafian. Negation in bahasa Melayu is penafian. So when you do negation for Q, dia akan jadi if 2k minus 11 not equals to 3. So this one is wrong already. And this one also wrong already. This one also wrong already. So C is the answer. Okay. So if you kena mention not Q dulu. So you kena buat negation. So 2k minus 11 is not 3. And then not P lah. So K is not 7. So C is the answer. Okay. So kena tahu yang ni kena hafal. Okay, 31. Diagram 11 is a Venn diagram that shows JKL such that the universal set is J union K union L. Okay. Dekat sini tak ada info. Tak ada information penting sini. So ini tak payah, just leave it. Okay, so look at the question now. So they got give you a shaded region. Ada kawasan lorek sini. And then dia tanya which set represents the shaded region and then A, B, C, D. Okay, I will try with A and then try with B and then try with C and then try with D and see which one match with the shaded region here lah. Okay. Okay, dekat semua kawasan sini I will label with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 macam ni. Okay. Okay. So cara yang saya buat is I will label all the kawasan here and then I will try with A now. Okay. So the A answer is what? K intersect L intersect J. Okay. Okay. Kalau dia tak ada bracket means you kena buat K intersect L dulu. So K intersect L means you ambil kawasan K and kawasan L and then take the one yang repeat lah. So K ada apa? K ada 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. And then L, dalam L ada apa? L is the triangle lah. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And since you are finding the intersection, you pilih yang sama, yang dua-dua ada lah. Intersect means you ambil yang dua-dua ada. So 4 and 5. Okay, but belum siap, I have to intersect with J. Okay, J is this circle. So this circle is 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 6. And look at the symbol. They want intersect again. So intersect means you pilih yang dua-dua ada. The one that both have lah, the overlap. So what's the overlap here? 5, 5 only. So 5 only, right? So that means the A answer is wrong lah. Yeah, because the A answer is 5 only. It means the A answer should be like just only, you only shade the 5 only. But the correct answer should be 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 has to be the, then if your answer is 4, 5, 6, then only we can say that the answer that's the answer. Okay. Okay, so A confirm dah salah dah. Let's try with B. B is bracket K union L. Okay, and then tutup bracket intersect J. Okay, so kita kena buat bracket dulu, K union L. So K union L, this is K, this is L, right? Okay, kalau union means you jangan ambil yang sama. You ambil semua. Okay, ambil semua. Because union means kesatuan. Kesatuan means you ambil, combine everything, ambil semua. So when you combine these two, becomes 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the 4, 5 dia ada repeat kan, tapi you tulis sekali saja. Okay, and then intersect with J. Okay, J sudah tulis sini 2, 3, 5, 6, and then dia punya simbol sini intersect. So ambil dia punya persilangan, means you take the overlap. So which one overlap? 5, 5, 6, 6, 2 also, right? Yeah. So the answer for B is 2, 5, 6. It means you load it 2, 5, 6. So it doesn't match with the diagram. So B salah juga. Okay. Okay, let's try with C now. K intersect J union L. K intersect J union L. Okay, K intersect J, what is the answer? So K and J, dia punya overlap is 4, 5. Okay. And then union L is 2, 3. L is, wait. Silap. Silap tengok. Silap. K intersect J is yang ini dengan yang ini punya overlap. Okay. So 2 and 5. Okay. And then union L. L is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then they want to do the union. Union means ambil semua. So you have to load it 2, 5, 4, 6, 7. So salah lah. So yeah. Because I told you already, the shaded region has to be 4, 5, 6. Then baru kita boleh cakap yang tu jawapan. So C is also wrong. So the answer is D already. Okay. Tapi saya buktikan for you also. I will prove to you also. So macam mana saya buktikan? I try macam tadi lah. So bracket K union J intersect L. So we do K union J first. So it is K, this is J. Tapi union means ambil semua. So you combine ambil semua. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then those yang repeat, you tulis sekali saja. Huh? Okay, for L, L is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, write it down. And then here they say intersect. Intersect means you find the yang sama. Okay, sini you ambil yang sama, yang overlap. So what's the overlap? 5, 5 overlap, 6, 6 overlap, 4 pun overlap. So that's all. So the answer is 4, 5, 6. And you realize that the 4, 5, 6 match with the shaded region in the diagram. Dalam diagram pun dia punya kawasan lorek dekat 4, 5, 6, right? So D is the answer. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, 32 ada masalah. Yang ini tukar jadi Y. Okay, yeah. So dia silap sini. This should be Y. Okay, let's do it. Diagram 12 is a Venn diagram that shows the number of element in P, Q, R such that universal set is P union Q union R. Okay, this one tak ada information sini. Okay, yeah. So ini boleh skip. So terus baca bawah. It is given that NP is NR and Y minus X equals 1. Find the N for P union Q. Okay, do you realize they never put dots here? Dia tak ada letak dot sini. So kalau dia tak ada letak dot means what? Okay, kalau dia ada letak dot, it means that is the element. But if dia tak letak dot, means these are all number of elements. So kalau dia kata NP equals NR means, it means the number of elements inside set P is the same with the number of elements in set R. So what is the number of elements in set P? Y plus 3 plus X. And all this represents number of elements because they are tak ada dot. So Y plus 3 plus X equals number of elements in set R. R is this circle. So what is the number of element? You can just take all these numbers add together. 3 plus X plus 2 plus 4. All these numbers memang represents number of elements. So X dengan X boleh potong. So boleh cari Y. 3 minus 3 also can cut. So Y equals 6. So that means this is 6. Y is equals to 6. Right? And then they say Y minus X equals 1. Find the number for P union Q. Okay. I need to find X first. Saya kena cari X dulu, baru saya boleh cari P union Q punya number of elements. Because number of element P union Q will be P gabung dengan Q macam ni kan. But if you don't find your X first, you cannot find your P union Q. So you kena cari X dulu. Tapi macam mana guna formula ni? So Y minus X equals 1. Tapi Y boleh padam tulis 6. Yeah, because I sudah cari y6 mah, so the y can replace with 6. So how to find x? Pindah 6 to the other side. 1 minus 6 is negative 5, and then pindah negative. So pindah negative tukar tanda 5. So rupa-rupanya the x is 5. So now I can find the n for P union Q. So P union Q means P dengan Q ambil semua. So this is P and this is Q. Okay. So you will take 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2. So tekan semua ni, you will get the answer. Okay, 16. Okay. So ini jawapan dia. Okay. Alright. So C is the answer. Okay, 33. Diagram 13 shows a graph with loop and multiple edges. So which chapter is this? Form 4, Chapter 5, Network in Graph Theory. In Bahasa Melayu, rangkaian dalam teori graph. Okay. So this is a graph with loops and multiple edges. So it's not a simple graph lah. And then they say determine the number of edges and the sum of degree of the graph. Okay, number of edges means they want to find the NE. Sum of degree means you have to find the sum of degree of text. Okay. Okay, number of edges is the bilangan tepi. Bilangan tepi. So ada berapa edges? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Oh, remember, for loop, we count it as one edge. Okay, loop, we count it as one edge. So the number of edges is 9. Okay. What about the sum of degree? Okay. Okay, for the sum of degree, you can do slowly. How to do slowly? You find the degree of each vertex one by one. Okay. And how to calculate the degree of vertex? You see got how many lines connect to that vertex. For example, this vertex, you check ada berapa line connect to that vertex. So you have 3 lines connecting. So 3 is the degree for this. And then try with the next point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And then you keep doing for all the vertex. And then you plus everything lah. Because they want the sum of degree of the whole, all the vertices. So you tambah semua and then dapat jawapan, right? But if you do like that, it's a bit slow. Ada cara cepat. You boleh guna formula. So the formula is 2 times NE. Yeah, we learn this formula in Form 4 Chapter 5. So kalau you nak cari sum of degree vertex and you want to do fast, you just straight away 2 times the number of edges, you terus dapat 18. Okay. If you do one by one like that, can also. You tambah semua pun you dapat 18 also. Okay. So that's the answer. Okay. One more thing I want to mention. For loop, kita kira dia sebagai satu edge. Tapi kalau kita nak kira degree, the degree of loop will be 2. Okay. For loop. Okay. So one loop, if we kira edge, is kira 1 saja. Tapi kalau kira degree, let's call this degree vertex A, it will be 2 for loop. Okay, so can you tell me what is the total degree for this vertex? 1, 2, and then, okay, the degree of loop is 2 ma, so it will be 2, 3, 4. So total is 4 lah. Okay, because the degree of loop is 2 and then 3, 4. Okay, so remember that, that's important. Okay, but anyway, I already know the answer already. NE is 9, sum of degree is 18. So 9, 18, A. Okay, so that's it. Okay, let's do 34. Diagram 14 is a bar chart showing the total number of milk cans of brand QRST sold during the first 6 months of a year. So this is the first 6 months punya sale. Table 3 shows the total sale of the milk in the last 6 months of the same year. So the bar chart is for the first 6 months. Okay. But the table is for the last 6 months. Okay. So this one is, the table is the last 6 months. So I will write here last 6 months. Okay. Okay, let's baca the bar chart. So this one is 150. This one is 250, 250. This one is 350. So first 6 months. And then the last 6 months, macam mana? The last 6 months for Q is 4 times compared to the sales in the first 6 months. 4 times. So it's like 4 times 150 lah. Okay. So you get 600. And then next one is 3 times compared to the first 6 months. So compared to this, so 3 times 250, I get 750. And then 2 times 250 is 500. Okay, this one they say none. Wait, what's the meaning of none? Do they mean like 0? None? None. Okay, but they got say this one is the sale compared to the first 6 months, right? So I'm not too sure. Actually, I tak berapa confident lah, this one. Saya tak sure whether this none is like 0 times or 1 time. Okay, this one is 4 times. This one is 3 times. This one is 2 times, right? But if they say none means 0 times or 1 times. Because if it's 1 time, then it will be 350. Okay. But they put none here. So maybe it's 0. Because none means what? It means it's like 0 times lah. Betul lah. 0 times. So if I take 0 times 350, I get 0, right? But it can also mean that dia tak ada cukai. Dia tak ada change. It means like the sale is exactly the same. Okay, let's see. Total sale compared. So it's like none compared. Okay, 2 times compared to the sale of first 6 months. N- Non compared. Tiada banding. So it's like tak ada compare. No compare. So no compare means what? No compare means I think it's 350 lah. Correct ah? Yeah, it means like there's no comparison here. So I think the meaning here is like I think it's 350. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it means. Okay, Tapa, let's see what the question wants. Determine the mode of the milk brand sold the whole year. Okay, mode means you have to pilih yang paling tinggi. Okay, the one yang paling tinggi. But they say for the whole year, for the 1 year, bukan for the 6 months, for the whole year. So this one is the first 6 months. This is the last 6 months. So you have to tambah lah. You have to tambah to get the 1 year punya. Okay, so I'll write here for one whole year, the sale for Q R S T. Okay, and then see later which one is the highest sale lah. Okay, so for Q dia punya sale 150 tambah 600, 750. For R 250 plus 750, 900. And then for S 250 plus 500, 750. And then 350 plus 350 is 700. So which one is the mode? This one lah, because dia paling tinggi kan. So R. So answer is B, boy. Okay, sudah siap. Let's continue 35. Table 4 shows the frequency distribution of the scores obtained by a group of students in the quiz. Okay, there's no information here. Tak ada information sini. So let's look at the table. Okay, sini. Given that the median score is 2.5, find the value of X. Okay, what is median? Median means the middle number. Okay, the middle value of the whole data. Okay, the middle value of the whole data. So if I have a set of data, okay, and I told you the middle value is 2.5, it means that the first half and the second half punya number bilangan data will be same because this is the middle value. So if you look at the score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the frequency. Frequency means berapa kali dia muncul. Frequency means like how many times it appears. Okay, how many times it appears. Okay, so they say the median is 2.5. It means that 2 and 3 means like this lah. The median is here, right? So it means that the first half frequency and the second half frequency mesti sama. Faham kan? Because if you want the median to be 2.5, it means that the frequency here and the frequency here must be same. Okay? Because when the median is 2.5, the how to say, bilangan data first half and the bilangan data in the second half is exactly the same value. Okay? Then only is baru kita boleh cakap 2.52 middle. So it means 10 plus X is equivalent to 11 plus 5 plus 4. And if you find X, you get 10. How you tekan 11 plus 5 plus 4 minus 10. Okay, so you get 10. So the answer is C. Okay, there's another way to do this. Ada cara lain. Cara lain a bit slow lah. How you do it is you try to masuk 8 dalam X. It means you try with A answer 8 dalam X. And then you try to find the middle number and see whether you get 2.5 or not. If you tak dapat, then you try with 9. If you tak dapat, try with 10. If you tak dapat, try with 11. Okay. You try until you get the answer lah. Tapi kalau you buat macam ni slow kan, yeah, because you have to test one by one. You kena buat uji dengan A, uji dengan B, uji, keep on testing. Okay. Tapi kalau you buat cara ni boleh juga. So let me show you. If you try with 10, okay. So what this means is the first number until the 10th number, they are all 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 10 times. 10 times. And then 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 10 times also. Okay. But we don't have time to do all those, write all this. So I will just write the position. Satu, the first number until the 10th number are all 1. And then 11th onwards until 20. How I get 20? 10 plus 10. So nombor ke-11 sampai nombor ke-20 ini semua 2. And then nombor ke-21, okay, nilai ke-21 hingga 20 plus 11, 31, ini semua 3. And then 32 until 31 plus 5, 36. And then 37 until 36 plus 4, 40. So ini semua apa? Ini semua dia punya kedudukan. So dia kata median 2.5. Betul ke? Okay, kalau you ada 40 nilai, kalau you ada 40 nilai, 40 data, you punya middle akan jadi 20.5. 20.5. Ya, you punya middle akan jadi 20.5. It means your median will be the 20th value plus with the 21st value divide 2. Kalau you ada 40 nilai, you punya nilai middle akan jadi nilai ke-20 and nilai ke-21 punya midpoint. Nilai ke-20 and nilai ke-21 tambah bagi 2. Kenapa? Sebab when you find median, kalau you nak tahu median punya kedudukan, you kena ambil n plus 1 bahagi 2. This formula is for us to find the kedudukan of the middle number. And the n is to masuk the bilangan data lah, bilangan nilai. So 40. So when you take 40 plus 1 divide 2, you get 20.5. 20.5. But this is not the median. This is the location of the median ataupun the kedudukan. So the kedudukan is 20.5. So can you tell me where's the nombor ke-20 and nombor ke-21? So I already write down the kedudukan here. Nombor ke-11 sampai nombor ke-20 ini semua 2. Okay, so it's like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 macam ni. So nombor ke-20 is 2 lah. Yeah, because from nombor ke-11 until nombor ke-20 they are all 2, right? And then what about nombor ke-21? Okay, nombor ke-21 is 3 already. Because from nombor ke-21 sampai nombor ke-31 semua 3. All the numbers between from the 21st number until 31st number ini semua 3. So the 21st number nombor ke-21 is 3 and you have to tambah bagi 2 because the median is 20.5. So you have to take the nombor ke-20 and nombor ke-21 tambah bagi 2. And if you tekan this memang you dapat 2.5. And that's how you know your answer is correct lah. C is the answer lah. Because you dapat median 2.5. If you try with 8, 9, 11 you will not get median 2.5. Okay, yeah, you will not get 2.5. Okay, hope you understand. Okay, 36. Diagram 15 shows a box plot of a set of data, plot quota, okay. Find the interquartile range. Interquartile range formula is Q3 minus Q1. And we can get the Q3, Q1 from the box plot. So box plot sebenarnya dia boleh dapat 5 information. So we can get 5 information from the box plot. First information is the minimum value. Dia boleh dapatkan minimum value. And we can also get the maximum value from box plot. And we also can get the Q1, Q2, Q3 from these 3 lines. But I'm finding interquartile range. So I only need the Q3 and Q1. So I only need the Q3, Q1. So I will only look at these 2 lines. So the Q3 is 71. The Q1 is 21, 22. So tekan ini, dapatlah jawapan. So what is 71 minus 22? 40, 49. So ada jawapan? Yeah, ada jawapan B boy. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, 37. Table 5 shows the number of badminton team members of SMK Maju. So we have category bawah 15 tahun, under 15 years old, and then under 18 years old. So this is the number of members, perempuan X, 7, 8, 15. So X tak bagi kan? So mesti nanti kita cari. This one confirm later have to find. Okay, 2 members are selected at random one by one from the female members. So we choose from the female members, choose 2 members. And the probability that both members chosen under 15 is 5 over 17. So this one is probability for both under 15. Both under 15 is 5 over 17. And then they say calculate the total number of badminton team members of the school. Okay, you have to find X first. Ya, you kena cari X dulu. Kalau you tak cari X, macam mana nak cari jumlah semua? Dia mau cari jumlah semua lah, tapi you have to find X first. Okay, so dia ada bagi information, probability of both under 15 is 5 over 17. But this one is both female. Yeah, both female. You know why? Because it choose from female. Dia kata sini kan, selected one by one from female. Okay, so from female, what is the probability of choosing under 15? X over X plus 8. Okay, the formula for probability is NA over NS. Okay, so if you want to find the probability of under 15, you have to take the number of girls under 15 divide with total. So when you choose the first girl, the probability of under 15 will be X. Okay, X bilangan yang under 15 bahagi total. So that's why it's like this lah, X over X plus 8. But you have to times with the second selection because you choose 2 members. Okay, but when you choose the second, your bilangan female sudah tukar already. It become X minus 1 already. Sebab you sudah choose first one keluar, so you kena tolak 1. And then the total also have to tolak 1. So the X plus 8 become X plus 7 already. You faham kan kenapa? Because the first selection, saya sudah pilih satu perempuan. So when I make the second selection, when I choose the second perempuan, jumlah dia sudah minus 1 lah. Sebab saya sudah pilih 1. Okay. Okay, sekarang apa kita boleh buat? Kita boleh cari X. Okay, so we have fraction darab fraction. So macam mana nak darab atas, bawah darab bawah. So x times x minus 1, x square minus x. Bawah darab bawah, x times x square, x times 7, 7x, 7x plus 8x plus 15x, 8 times 7, 56. Okay, so x plus 8 times x plus 7, ini maksud dia macam ni. You have to darab macam ni, macam ni, macam ni, macam ni, right? So x times x square, x times 7, 7x plus 8x, 15x plus macam ni lah, equals 5 over 17. Okay. Okay, sampai sini you boleh darab silang. Okay, cross multiply because you have single fraction on both sides. Something over something equals something over something, you cross multiply. So you darab macam ni and then you darab macam ni. Okay, I don't have enough space, so I write here. Okay, so when you darab silang, it becomes 17 times x square is 17x square minus x also kena darab 17, dapat 17x equals, okay, 5 darab 3 term ni. So 5 times x square, 5x square, 5 times 15, 75x, 5 times 56, 280. Okay, 280. Okay, sekarang saya nampak saya punya equation ada square. So kalau ada square means this is a quadratic equation. And kalau quadratic, how you solve quadratic equation? You have to pindah everything to one side equals 0. Okay, yeah, and susun jadi general form also lah. Okay, so the first thing you have to write is x square. So x square dengan x square boleh buat 17 minus 5, pindah sini lah. So jadi 12x square. Next thing you have to write the x. So x dengan x boleh buat, tapi x kena pindah sini. Negative 17 minus 75. So you get negative 92x. And then the last thing you have to write is the value, the number 280. But you have to pindah sini jadi minus 280 equals 0. Okay. Okay, before you use the calculator to press, you have to, kalau boleh kecilkan, you kena kecilkan dulu. Right? And this one memang boleh kecilkan. You can divide all this number with 4. So bahagi 4, bahagi 4, bahagi 4. So when you bahagi 4, you dapat apa? 3x square. Bahagi 4, 23. Bahagi 4, 70 equals 0. And now you can tekan calculator. A is 3. B is negative 23. C is negative 70. So saya dapat 10 and negative 7 over 3. But you have to kosong satu baris and write x equals 10 and x equals negative 7 over 3. And why you have to kosong satu baris? Because you have to write bracket here. The first bracket you have to, basically the 10 you have to pindah balik. Yeah, you have to pindah balik in reverse. So dia jadi x minus 10. This one also same, pindah balik. 3 pindah balik jadi darab 3. Minus 7 pindah balik jadi plus 7. Okay. But I will write rejected here. Why? Because x adalah bilangan perempuan. Mana boleh bilangan perempuan negatif. And this one is like decimal tau. Dia macam point-point. Jawapan yang 2 point. This is 2.33. So bilangan manusia, bilangan orang tak boleh ada point. So dia, and also dia tak boleh negatif. So the X answer is 10 lah. Faham kan? Right? Okay, let me tell you something. We are doing paper 1, right? So paper 1 dia tak tengok working. Yeah, they never look at the working one. So the working is not important. Dia tak ada markah. Okay. So but I still show you, but I still recommend you, I still teach using the full, I never skip any baris here. Because I think it's important for you to know the proper way to do it. Okay, so I show you the full working also lah. Okay, so now I get the x equals 10. So I boleh masuk dah. So x sudah tahu 10. So now how to find the total number of badminton team members of the school? Tambah semua lah. 10 plus 8 plus 7 plus 15. Okay, so you get 40. So D is the answer. Okay, okay, sudah siap. Okay, let's continue with 38. This is also a probability question. Okay, so let's read. There are 10 boys. Okay, 10 boys. Lelaki L and 14 girls. E in class 5 proactive. 2 students are chosen at random to join the welfare committee of the class. Diagram 16 is a tree diagram that shows the selection method of the 2 students. So, option kita ada 10 boys, 14 girls. So, it means we start with 24 lah. Ya, ada 24 orang. And then 10 boys, 10L, lelaki. And then 14P, 14 perempuan. Okay, macam ni. And the probability, so the possibility is because I want to choose 2 students. So the possibility is lelaki or lelaki perempuan ataupun perempuan followed by lelaki ataupun perempuan. Because you choose two, right? Okay. So the probability is 10 or 24 for the first lelaki. Yeah, because you have 10 lelaki, total 24. But why the second lelaki becomes 23 is because you sudah pilih satu keluar. So the total jumlah pun kena minus 1. And then the jumlah lelaki 10 pun minus 1 macam tu. Okay. That is why for the second selection, Semua sudah jadi 23. Okay, the semua sini sudah jadi 23 because I already made the first selection. Okay. Okay, now read the question. Calculate probability that the two chosen students are of the same gender. So if you want the probability of same gender, you will take the probability of lelaki plus with the probability of perempuan lah, same gender. Okay. So for lelaki, the probability will be 10/24 times 9/23. Okay, and then plus with the perempuan will be 14/24 times 13/23. And now I'll just press everything inside my calculator. Okay, so wait for me. Let me press times 9/23 plus 14 divided 24 plus times 13/23. Okay, my calculator give me 34/69. So ada jawapan tak? Ada. C. So that's all. So easy. So let's continue. Okay, 39. Table 6 is a frequency table that shows the mass of mangoes in kg obtained from a farm. Okay, there's no information here. Oh, dia bagi table ini. Okay, boleh. Lepas tu dia kata which is the I think this one is which of lah. Okay. English. Which of the following is the correct calculation of variance of the data? Okay, you need to know the formula for variance. If you don't know the formula for variance, you cannot do this question. So the formula for variance, kalau ada frequency is sum of fx square over the sum of f minus with mean square. And the mean formula is uh, sum of fx divide the sum of f. Kalau ada frequency lah. Okay, kalau tak ada frequency, your variance formula is like this. Sum of x square divide n minus mean square. And your mean will be total x over n. Ini kalau tak ada frequency. Okay, this one is kalau tak ada frequency. Kalau you punya data tak ada frequency, you use this. But kalau ada frequency, you have to use this one. Alright? And if it's a group data, data terkumpul, the x you have to use midpoint. Kalau data terkumpul, right? So can you tell me this question, dia ada frequency, right? So I will erase this. Yeah, because I have to use formula bawah. And also, is it a group data or ungroup data? Cuba tengok ni, dia ada selang kelas, right? This one we call it class interval. Ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu selang kelas. So kalau dia ada selang kelas means dia data terkumpul. Dia adalah group data. So group data means later we have to use midpoint for the x. Okay. So this will be the frequency. So this is the f. And then midpoint, this is the x. X, the midpoint. Dia sudah cari. Oh, and this 100 is the jumlah, right? So this is the f dijumlahkan. So this is the sum of f. Okay. Okay, what about the frequency midpoint? This one is fx. F darab x, right? And the 100.4 is the jumlah. So this is the total of fx, the sum of fx. Okay, this symbol means sum. Okay, midpoint square means x square because midpoint is x. And then the frequency times midpoint square is fx square. And then the 107.98 is the jumlah for fx square. Okay, this symbol is jumlah. Okay, now we can find the variance. Okay, if you look at ABCD, dia tak calculate the variance answer tau. Tengok, dia tulis dalam bentuk macam ni. Maksudnya, kita tak payah calculate. We just have to masuk dalam formula ni and we don't have to calculate. We just masuk saja. So, let's masuk dalam formula ni. So, the variance will be what? So, first, dia nak atas sini kena tulis sum of fx square. So, which one? 107.98. So, you ikut saja. And then divide total of f, sum of f, 100. Masuk saja. Minus mean square, right? Okay, the mean formula I sudah tulis ini. The sum of fx divide sum of f. So sum of fx 100.4. So easy. So it's just like basically you just masuk saja. And then sum of f is 100 macam ni. Okay, now we look at ABCD and see which one is the answer. So this one is 100.4. So this one confirm wrong. And then 107.98 divide 100. So this one wrong. So D is the answer. Okay, sudah siap. All right, finally, we are at the last question, number 40. So let's finish it. Number 40, diagram 17 is an OGIF that shows the height in cm of 70 students. Okay, there's no information here. Okay, yeah, the 70 I can nampak from here also. So the highest here is 70 lah, because this is cumulative. So the total frequency is 70. Okay, sekarang dia kata find value of 30th percentile. It means they want to find P30. So how do you find it? You take 30% times with the total frequency, and then later you have to tarik from the y-axis, and then your answer will be at the x-axis. Okay, let's tekan ni dulu. Potong, 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 dapat 21. So you have to go y-axis, cari 21, and then tarik, tarik, and then dapatlah jawapan. Okay. Okay, so 21, right? So your P30 just now is 21. Okay. And how you dapat? 30% times 70. Okay, so now I will zoom in. Okay, and I will find 21. Okay. So let's use a red color. So 21, I think is it here? 21, 22, 23, 24, 35, 26, 30, yeah, got 10 kotak. Eh, wait. Satu kotak sini berapa? Satu kotak sini, okay, from here to here, plus 20, right? But you have 10 kotak. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means satu kotak is actually 20 divide 10. So you dapat 2, right? It means satu kotak is 2. So how to find 21? Actually, you have to naik half kotak. So it's like half kotak saja. So it's like here lah, half kotak. Okay, yeah, naik half. And the moment you touch the line, you turun. Okay. So this is your answer. Okay. So now we have to baca this one lah. Okay. Okay, so macam mana nak baca? Okay, this one I think dia silap lah. This one is 149.5. Okay. Okay, so macam mana nak baca? First of all, kita kena tahu satu kotak kecil ni berapa. Right? So how to know one kotak kecil berapa? You find the difference from here to here. So 149.5 kena tambah berapa dapat 159.5. Okay, you can tekan calculator. 159.5 minus 149.5 is 10. So it means from here to here plus 10. But got how many kotak kecil from here to here? Got 10 kotak kecil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means satu kotak kecil is 10 divide 10, which is 1. So it means every time you tambah satu kotak, you have to plus 1. So you have to tekan 149.5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So plus 1 berapa kali? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1, 4 kali. So it means 149.5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Because it's like you tambah 4 kotak kan? So you tekan ni lah. Ataupun just tekan plus 4 lah. Just tekan plus 4. Okay, let me press 149.5 plus 4. Okay, my calculator give me 153.5. So the answer is A lah. Okay. Okay, sudah siap. Okay, kertas peperiksaan tamat. So, alright, I hope this video can help you for your revision, and also it can help you to study. Okay, because I think most of you is studying now for your SPM, right? Because your SPM is like less than 1 month left. Yeah, so I hope this video can help some of you, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you find it useful. The next video I'll do paper 2. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. If you don't want to miss my video, you subscribe to my channel lah. So I'll see you next video. Okay, bye bye.